How are you?
How you doing?
Hey, Jock Davis.
Okay, sound check, sound check. Testing, 1, 2. Welcome you if you're just now joining us. We got a few viewers, I see. I think we got I'm showing 5, but I always show less than what we have. We should be joined by the radio here in a little bit, but we have Lady Cyclone basketball for you tonight, as both teams will be hosting Greenbrier. And we'll start with our official pregame show when we join the radio. Check, 1, 2. Okay, we're hoping to be on the radio tonight. We're still having some technical issues there on KCJC 102.3, but until then, we'll tell you that we are always streaming the ball game, and we have rare occurrence. We've had more this year than we've had in years past, where both the boys and girls are playing at the same time, same team. And we have that tonight. We have it once next week. It'll be Friday night of next week, home game. It's your last chance to see Russellville before Christmas. But until then, we have some basketball action for you tonight, as both teams are at Greenbrier taking on the Panthers and Lady Panthers. We'll have girls game first. The JV boys played before this one. They lost by 4. And JV lost by 4 to Greenbrier. Greenbrier took that one. We don't have starters for either team yet. We can tell you that Greenbrier is 5-3 on the season under Peyton Edmondson. He's in his 7th year at Greenbrier. Assistant here too, and then kind of was around the program a lot, took over there. Before this, though, he worked at Valley View and also Walnut Ridge. The Lady Cyclones coming into the game 2-6 on the season. Need a win in the worst way. They lost 4 in a row. Now, they've been to 4 good teams, but they still lost 4 in a row, and that can kind of play on your psyche a little bit. I mean, but when you look at the teams that they played, especially last week at the Valonia tournament, they got the host team, Valonia Lady Eagles, Nettleton, and also Mountain View, who won 20 games each of the last 8 years. And so you're playing some really good teams, but that still kind of messes with you a little bit when you seem like, can we win one here? And it's been a couple weeks. The last victory for Russellville was when they defeated Morrilton at the Rumble on the Ridge tournament on the other side of the state. They went over there to beat Morrilton. Had to do it to overtime. Come back from down double digits, tied the game, sent it to overtime, ended up winning that ball game 60-55. There have been some bright moments over the last 4 games, just no win to show for it. Lady Cyclones hoping to work through some things and get back on the winning track. But once again, it does not matter if you go undefeated in the non-conference season or if you lose every game in the non-conference season. If you want to make the state tournament, the only thing that matters is that you got to finish in the top 4 in conference. And so right now, you can view this as, yeah, you want to win. But the Lady Cyclones are just concerned about, let's get better. Let's try to find what chemistry works, because remember, they replaced all 5 starters from last season. I'm Mickey Duval with my color man tonight, Aaron Duval, and I don't know if you have any thoughts on tonight's game. I got more if you don't have any, but got the girls matchup coming up here shortly.
Well, the last time I saw the girls play, one of the things, and you're correct, in playing non-conference, what you do is try to work on what you're making mistakes on. And one of the things is, and every team does this, you improve on your passing. You don't telegraph your pass or where you're going to pass it to, because it's going to get intercepted or knocked down. So one of the things, and hopefully they've worked on that, free throws is so important in any game, and also rebounding. That's my main thing. If you can get to rebounds, if you can hit free throws and have good shot selection, and don't throw the ball away, no turnovers, you're going to win the majority of your games. And I think that's hopefully that's where the Lady Cyclones has improved.
LaShonta Johnson's got some family here. She played at Conway and is from there. Her family's still there. In fact, she still lives there. And so that's a short drive from Conway here to Greenbrier to watch Lady Cyclones. So we have them on our home side. Odd to see somebody in a Conway shirt cheering on the Russellville team, but that's what we got, and that's fine with us. LaShonta Johnson in her 2nd season here at Russellville went 23-7 last year, 12-2 in conference. We mentioned Peyton Edmondson in his 7th season. Feels like he's turned the corner a little bit. He struggled some, had to fight through some lean years, but feels like he's turned the corner a little bit. Destry Steele and Jade Steele are 2 of the sharp shooters, especially Destry Steele. She's a fantastic three-point shooter, has drawn some interest from OBU, Ouachita Baptist, but both Steele sisters, the twins, they have offers from CBC. Now, last year we played them, Destry was the main one. We haven't seen them this year and seeing what they are bringing to us, so we'll have to wait and see for that. When you look at who they've actually played, Pottsville, Hot Springs, Malvern, they started off with 3 victories against those 3 teams. Now, their last two, they're kind of on a little bit of a losing streak, just like the Lady Cyclones, losing at Batesville and losing against Valley View, 20 points and 18 points in that contest. You can hear music in the background. We're getting ready to be joined by the radio station, and they've done a couple of our games so far this year. Of course, we do all conference, but we'll be doing some more. We got streaming. We're going to stream the Rogers tournament for you this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll talk about that coming up at halftime. But right now, let's join the PA announcer as they get ready for the national anthem.
We're going to have the Pledge of Allegiance followed by the national. What he said.
Pledge of Allegiance and finally national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We live in the greatest country in the world. Are you ready for some Panther basketball tonight?
That's one thing we can agree on tonight. PA guy says we live in the greatest country in the world. He's absolutely right. Lady Cyclones getting ready to get introduced. We'll let you listen to the PA guy once again.
Sophomore number 3, Chloe Garner. Sophomore number 5, Jasmine Garcia. Sophomore number 14, McKinley Walls. Junior number 15, Kyra White. And a sophomore number 20, Aubrey Farr. And now, make some noise. It's time for your Lady Panther.
They turn out the lights on us, but we're still ready to go. We'll go ahead and talk to you about who the starting lineups for your Russellville Lady Cyclones are. Chloe Garner getting the start tonight. Did not start last game. She's a sophomore. Remember, she had 18 points against BB. Number 5, Jasmine Garcia. She's a sophomore. Number 14, McKinley Walls getting her first start as a Lady Cyclone. Kyra White, number 15, a junior. And Aubrey Farr getting her second start as a Lady Cyclone, a sophomore. Changing up the lineup a little bit, Coach LaShonda Johnson, again, we talked about in the pregame. She's trying to find just kind of what mix works. Now, she's still going to play 10, 11 players, and so that's evident. It just really doesn't matter who starts. It matters who finishes. Destry Steele, Jade Steele, 5'4" seniors, twins. They get the start. It's who we expected. Zoe McNeil, number 4, 5'5" sophomore. Rihanna Doris, 24. She's a 6-foot junior. And then number 32, Jelena Turboville. She's a 5'6" freshman. Trying to pump up the crowd a little bit. We're ready for action.
Let's play Lady Panther basketball.
NBA, we're going to listen to music. There we go. We had that happen at the junior high game last night. Immediately an interception by Russellville. And McKinley Walls has it. Nothing like getting the crowd pumped up and then you turn it over on the first drive or first possession. That's what happened to them. Let's see if we can cash in on it. Farr in the corner. Cross-court pass over to Jasmine Garcia. She's been slashing to the basket a lot more lately. It's created open looks like that. Walls with the miss. It's caught by Russellville, Chloe Gardner. Now, the shot clock did not reset because the ball did not hit the rim, so it's at 9 seconds. And I can hear the Lady Cyclone bench chanting it. Shot was blocked out of bounds. We got 5 seconds left. And Coach LaShanta Johnson is talking to her team right now, letting them know how you got 5 seconds. Inbounds pass comes to Kyra White. That one missed, hit the rim, though. We got a whistle and a foul called. And that'll be on Russellville.
Yeah, Garcia was going in for the rebound and came over the back of one of their players.
I thought they got the reach in there, but after that. In the corner, that's Destry Steele. She typically is deadly from out there. Don't want to give too many open looks. She does miss that one. Kyra White with the rebound. This is White. Gets it to Steele in the corner. And opened up a little bit on the drive there. Missed the baseline. Put up and in on the rebound by Aubrey Farr. Lady Cyclones with a 2-0 lead. They'll try it left side here to Doris. Swing it around in the corner. There's Steele looking inside for Doris, playing the low post, and another foul already called on the Lady Cyclones. This will be number 2. And is that number 15? I couldn't tell if he said 15 or 14, but if he said 15, that's Kyra White.
Yeah, it's 15.
Well, I know they said 15. What I'm saying is I think the official put up 14. I think he had that thumb hooked in a little bit. Lady Cyclones getting it off the missed shot. McKinley Walls for 3. Walls hits the 3-pointer, and the Lady Cyclones lead at 5-0. You round a double team, a reach in. James had it knocked away. Got it back. Got it to Jade Steele on her drive. Can't get the shot to go. Tipped out. They have the rebound. We'll swing it around left side to Jade Steele. One-handed pass trying to go inside the Doris. Didn't touch anybody, so it belongs to Russellville.
Russellville Lady Cyclones playing good defense. Very, very tight, keeping them pushed away from the basket.
You worry about that 3-point shot because that's what Greenbrier likes to do. There have been times, especially in this building, where you give up all the layups you can, hope they shoot from inside there instead of launching it from behind the 3-point line. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Garcia started to drive, tried to kick it back out. It goes through the hands of Aubrey Farr. Lady Cyclones leading at 5-0. Go inside there, denied on the pass. Good play by White. Garcia trying to go coast to coast. No, she'll throw it in the corner. Kyra with the 3, in and out. Rebound, Greenbrier underneath. This is Jelena Turbeville. On the drive, we got a whistle and another foul called on Russellville. This will be the 3rd team foul. And this will be on number 5, Jasmine Garcia, in foul trouble. You get to 5 fouls. It's 2 shots, and Rihanna Doris with the bucket. Lady Cyclones lead is down to 3. Aubrey Farr will launch one from behind the arc. Farr's got 5. 8-2, the lead for Russellville. She's really stepped up as a sophomore and contributed some big minutes and gained the coach's trust. Had the start against Mountain View in the last game at the Valonia tournament on Saturday morning. Here's a drive, knocked home, 15-footer there by Jade Steele. One of the 2 Steele twins, again, offered by CBC. They have not committed anywhere yet, though. Far on the drive, she's going to be whistled for the travel. Having some clock issues here. They set it at 4:12. So we'll set ours the same spot. That's what the delay is. And Lady Cyclones lead it here 8-4. Double teamed on the wing. Steele finds her twin sister in the corner. Destry Steele for three. And that's what I'm saying. They can erase a lead pretty quickly, and just like that, Greenbrier pulls to within one. Russellville trying to answer. They won't. Kana Keister, who had checked in, missed the three there. Farr had the rebound. It was taken away by Steele, the senior. Destry gets it to Jade. Now in the corner to Turbeville. She'll launch the three. Misses. Backside rebound, though, by Allie James. Go inside to Turbeville, put up and in. Rotating around in that zone, they found an opening, and Greenbrier has the 1-point lead. Three-pointer, Russellville trying to answer, missing there. We welcome you if you're watching us on Cyclone Booth or if you're listening to us on KCJC 102.3. The Lady Cyclones trailing Greenbrier 9-8. Greenbrier with the basketball. Non-conference matchup this year. This was a conference matchup for a long time. But Greenbrier moved out of our conference, out of our classification, and they decided to at least schedule a non-conference matchup here before Christmas. In the corner, Steele will miss the three. Rebound underneath, put up. Will draw the foul, did not get the shot. The fourth foul called on Russellville. I'm trying to jinx him every one who I can get, but we can't even out the fouls. And that one's going to be called on Kana Keister, her first and the team's fourth. It is a shooting foul for Jade Steele, the 5'4" senior. In case you missed our pregame show, Peyton Edmondson, the seventh-year coach for Greenbrier. He last coached at Valley View and then Walnut Ridge before that. Moved over to the central side of the state 7 years ago to come here and coach the Lady Panthers. A couple substitutions coming in for Russellville, including Soraya Stroud, number 21, the junior, and also Amaya Ely, number 25, a sophomore. Steele hits one of two. It's a 2-point lead for Greenbrier. Beat the press easily. McKinley Walls finding Stroud. She can launch it from out there. She does. Misses that one. Jade Steele the rebound for Greenbrier. They'll try to shoot the three themselves and miss off the side of the rim. They take a lot of threes. They've already done it, and they're going to take even more, I guarantee it. McKinley Walls down the middle of the lane, and I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but she's going to pick up the first Greenbrier foul, and that's going to be on Destry Steele. And it is going to be a shooting, almost like she was just trying to lob it over the zone there to get it to Maya Ely. But McKinley Walls will go to the free throw line. Going to shoot a couple here. McKinley had that three-pointer, one of two that Russellville has made this quarter. Hit the first there.
Talking about Greenbrier, they've already shot 5 threes in this first quarter.
I told you they're going to shoot as many as they can. If you leave them open out there, they'll keep shooting. Doesn't matter if they're making it or missing it. Second free throw was missed. Tuberville.
Oh, good block.
Yeah, good block there by Kyra White. Coming up with it is Stroud. She'll give it off to Kyra White. Along the baseline, tried to throw it along the baseline. It was knocked out of bounds. We're very lucky because that could have easily been intercepted. So I'll take that. Russellville will inbound it along the baseline. Walls looking. She'll get it up top to Stroud. Stroud on the drive, hits the 10-footer. Soraya averaging 6 points a game. Gives the Lady Cyclones back the lead. At 11-10. Steele the drive, cut off, kicks it out, three-pointer by Allie James. That one missed. Kyra White the rebound. Russellville playing a little fast so far in this first quarter. Kinley Walls, nothing there in the corner, was looking for Kana Keister. White started to drive, kicks it back out. 19 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time. Soraya double team, ball knocked away, picked up by Destry Steele of Greenbrier. Here come the Lady Panthers. Right about a minute to go here in the first quarter. Destry Steele, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, long rebound comes out. Walls chases it down for Russellville. McKinley Walls gets it to Stroud in the front court on the left wing. Keister on the right side. Backs it back out as Kyra White missed the three underneath. Ely misses the follow. Greenbrier with it. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mishandled there by Abigail Bangs. And a pass that's knocked away by Stroud, out of bounds. It belongs to the Lady Cyclones with 25.5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Morgan Young, number 0, the senior for Russellville, the only senior on the team, will check in for the first time. She'll replace Stroud. Shot clock is turned off for Russellville. Keister started to drive. Back out to Young. 15 seconds left. The drive by Kyra White. High off the glass and in. Kyra's first bucket. The Lady Cyclones lead by 3. Bangs gets it over now. Here's a three-pointer by James. That'll miss. The follow. They got the rebound, but they couldn't go back up with it in time. We're through the first quarter play, and the Lady Cyclones lead it here by a score of 13-10. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
If your tires just aren't feeling the holiday cheer, let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
Welcome back. You know, hear that ad for Heinzman & Son. Talon Heinzman had a fantastic night last night for the Russellville Whirlwinds as they had a big 11-point victory over BB, and Talon Heinzman was one of 2 ninth graders that had 20 points in the game. It was a very entertaining game. He and Caden Walton each with 20 in that game. We got an entertaining game here so far. The Lady Cyclones with a 3-point lead, 13-10 in that first quarter. McKinley Walls had 4 points, but she didn't lead the way. It was Aubrey Farr with 5, 2 points for Kyra White, and 2 for Soraya Stroud.
Yeah, Greenbrier's 1 of 8 from three-point line. Even though they've shot very low percentage, they're still shooting them. Russellville is 2 of 8 from the three-point line.
I'm already tired of the PA guy. When you're singing along with the
yeah,
when you sing along with the MC Hammer song there, that's I get old pretty quick. Here's Kyra White. Boy, swipe on the drive-by there as Abigail Baines. Wasn't Gardner, but Bangs knocked it away, picked up by Keister. Back out three-pointer, miss for Russellville. Can Russellville get the rebound? No, they cannot. It's Sydney Hester, the 5'10 sophomore, who did not play in the first quarter for Greenbrier, getting the defensive board. And Jade Steele looking inside. She's got Turbeville and puts it up and in. Turbeville, and I'm going to call her Tuberville at some point because of Tommy Tuberville, I'm sure, the coach for Ole Miss and Auburn. But it's a 1-point game there by Turbeville's basket. Lady Cyclones leading 13-12. There's an air ball rebounded by Rihanna Doris. Jade Steele. And they didn't reset the shot clock. Greenbrier just made a shot after the buzzer, but they didn't reset the shot clock because that's going to cause some confusion there.
Yeah, because usually when that goes off,
everybody stops.
And Russellville did.
PA guys trying to help them. Well, if they say it was no shot clock violation, you can't count the basket because as soon as that happens, as soon as Russellville hears it, they stop playing defense. Oh, come on, they're going to count the basket. You can't do that. The shot clock went off even though they didn't reset it. And after the buzzer, Greenbrier made a shot. Well, Russellville quit playing defense because they, as far as they knew, hey, the shot clock went off.
Well, the
can't do
Greenbrier
that.
coach made a good argument, and I guess the officials listened to him.
I just can't do that. You replay it from there, and you give him, what, like 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Kana Keister that'll miss on the drive. Late Cyclone got the raw end of the deal on that one. Don't agree with that. Jade Steele will miss the three from the left side. Offensive rebound for Greenbrier. They'll kick it back out to Steele. She'll sling it over right side to James. She'll pass on the three, pulled up from 15, in and out. Rebound underneath. This is Doris, and she's going to be fouled. And it'll be 2 shots for Doris and the Lady Panthers. This is going to be on Morgan Young, her first, and the Lady Cyclones' first here of the second quarter. Brianna Doris will shoot 2. She misses the first. She's got 4 points in this game so far. For Russellville, Soraya Stroud will check in, replacing Morgan Young. She missed them both. And it goes off the hands of Russellville. There's only 2 players there. Both were Lady Cyclones, and they lost it out of bounds. So bonus possession there for Greenbrier. Sometimes you don't know. You're just going for the basketball, and you don't know and who's there with you. Jade Steele from the corner will miss the 3 there. Greenbrier, another offensive rebound. There's a floater in the lane. That one's short. Doris had it. It was stolen away by Kana Keister for Russellville.
Good play by Keister.
Chloe Gardner, they don't pick her up. She thought about the 3. Bounce pass was intercepted there by Bangs. Didn't have the number. She'll circle around and let everybody catch up. Without the dribble, pass off to James. James in the corner. Steele, 3-pointer. Jade Steele's first 3 of the game. She's got 6 points. And they have a 4-point lead, 17-13. Jade Steele to Steele. And hit the layup. The leading the cheer, I can't do that. You know, he's chanting defense. You can't do that over the PA. And a little perturbed at that. 19-13. 3-pointer is good there by Soraya Stroud. She's got 5 with that 3. Jade Steele. Russellville extending their zone out on the wing. They go high post. Ball knocked away by Keister. They have it, though. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time for Greenbrier. Lady Cyclones have cut that lead a half there. And a cross-court pass yields an interception for Kyra White. White will stop in the corner. Get it to Gardner on the right side. Keister thought about it from the top of the key. White on the drive, had it knocked from her hands, picked it back up. 17 seconds to shoot. Cutting the basket is far. Her shot was blocked, and Greenbrier has it. Sydney Hester. Hester with the block and the rebound. Cross-court pass over on the right side to Allie James. Her 3-pointer is short and rebounded by Kana Keister for Russellville. Underneath was Aubrey Fard. I thought she was going to be fouled, but she stepped out of bounds. Lady Cyclones trailing 19-16. 3:40 left to play here in the first half. Greenbrier non-conference matchup. We'll have senior boys after this one. Pull-up jumper from 15 for Jade Steele. She got the shooter's bounce. She's got 7 points in this quarter alone, and she's in double figures for the game with 10 points. She leads all scores. Lady Cyclones trail by 5. McKinley Walls just inside the three-point line, still with the dribble. Gets the pass back from Stroud. Kyra White on the drive. Missed the floater from the baseline. Had to be saved inbounds by Steele. Stop and go by Turbeville. Out to Steele. She'll launch the 3. No good, but the long rebound. There's a scramble for it, and Steele comes up with it. Pass underneath. Good pass, and Russellville's going to commit the foul, but didn't give up the easy layup. Brianna Doris going to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's 0 of 2 from the line tonight. That happened in this quarter. She has 4 points in the game. That's the second team foul called on Russellville and the first on McKinley Walls. Free throw rims out. Mark that down. If we get in a close game, that's the one you want to foul.
Yeah, she's missed 3 in a row here.
We shouldn't have said that. She hits that one.
You know, if this
Russellville's leading by 4 here, 21-17. Ball knocked away. Destry Steele has it for Greenbrier. Lady Cyclones getting it back. No, a foul, reach-in foul on Russellville. This will be on Chloe Gardner, her first and the team's third.
I was listening to this PA man, what you said about him. If he's going to be a cheerleader, at least say what we can understand.
Yeah, he's not the only PA guy that does that. They get so into it, you can't understand the names of people or anything like that. That's can be a little frustrating when you're trying to pick up points or fouls or just hear your kid's name. Turbeville on the drive, shot blocked by Kyra White, but we're going to be whistled for that foul. That's our 4th team foul. It's going to be a shooting foul anyway, but they're going to shoot free throws on every foul from here on out for the rest of this half. That's number 2 on Kyra White. The free throw is good there by Turbeville. She's just a freshman. She's got 3 points in the game. Got the start, 5'6" freshman. Missed that one. Rebound out of bounds. It belongs to Russellville. Morgan Young will check back in for Russellville, replacing Kyra White, who's out with 2 fouls. She may be done for the rest of the half. I'm not sure how Coach Johnson wants to approach that. Morgan Young has it knocked away, picked it back up, whistle foul. This will be on Turbeville. And that'll be her first and the team's first.
That's Greenbrier's 2nd in the game. We've already had 7 called on us.
Morgan Young stops on the right elbow without the dribble. She'll get it over to Chloe Gardner. Here's Aubrey Farr, shot blocked, trying to save it in bounds. She does, but Greenbrier has it. Abby Bangs picked it up before Russellville could control it. (23-16) your score. Lady Cyclones trailing. Inside with a nice little move to Doris. And a good pass, entry pass there, and Doris gets the 2. She's got 6. Lady Cyclones just 3 points here in this quarter. A 3-pointer made by Soraya Stroud. McKinley Walls drove baseline, her pass intercepted. We got a foul coming on Russellville, or they just say out of bounds.
Yeah,
they did just say out of bounds, so it'll be Greenbrier basketball, and they're at midcourt. Over on the right side to Jade Steele. Steele a long-range 3, and this one's short too. She's been short on a lot of them. Seems like backing up shouldn't be what she decides to do. McKinley Walls in the front court for Russellville. Here's Chloe Gardner, kicks it back out. The reverse around the corner. Stroud missed the 3 from the corner. Rebound, tipped away, and Jade Steele has it for Greenbrier. She's going to take it all the way and draw the foul. It's going to be a shooting foul anyway, but I think it's going to be on McKinley Walls. It is. It'll be her 2nd and the team's 5th. And to the free throw line is Jade Steele. She's got 10 points already on the night, 1 of 2 from the line. 23.6 seconds left here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll talk to you a little bit what's on tap for the Lady Cyclones and the senior boys this weekend, as both are going their different ways for tournaments. And then they'll be back together next week hosting Arkadelphia. We'll talk all about that. We'll also give you some stats of the first half, point totals and things like that. She hits them both, 27-16. Greenbrier leads it. 20 seconds left to play here in the first half. Soraya Stroud, a runner from the baseline. Stroud's got 7. 10 seconds left. Greenbrier just now in the front court with 8 seconds. They'll set a screen for Steele. She'll get it in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Misses everything. Kind of hit the side of the backboard. And hang on a second. The buzzer happened after they'd blown their whistle. I think they're going to put 1 second back on. We thought there was about 0.8 seconds left. I know our clock shows 0, but we thought they're going to put 0.1. You can't even get a shot off. You have to have 0.2. So I think they've told them put 1 second on there. Is it just 0.1? You can't. You have to. The rule book says you have to put 0.2 before you can even get a shot off. And so I don't think he wanted 0.1 seconds left. I think he's wanted 1 second left. And so that's what we're waiting on. Yeah, there's 1 second. Because I say if it's just 0.1, just buzz it because it doesn't matter anyway. Lady Cyclones will get in it, get the ball in, hold it, and we've come to the end of the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing here by a score of 27-18. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focusdays.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Lady Cyclones trailing Greenbrier by a score of 27-18. The Lady Cyclones are going to go to Joplin, Missouri on Thursday, Friday, Saturday for a tournament up there, just kind of like they did last year. Faced some pretty tough competition last year. They ended up beating the number 1 team in Missouri in that tournament. Tough competition up there. They'll go to there. The senior boys will actually go up to Rogers for the RHS Hoop Fest. They've been going to that for the last, I think, 5 years. I think this will be the 6th year that they've done that. And it's a classic, and what it is Rogers and Rogers Heritage actually host it. And so there's 2 different divisions. Rogers division is called the Royal Blue Division, Heritage called the Orange Division, and you just play all 3 teams. You have 4 teams in there, and you play the 3 games there. And so Russellville alternates. This year they're in Rogers division. They won this thing last year, the orange division of it. They will play Parkview out of Missouri, Greenwood, and the host team Rogers. So on Thursday night, Russellville will play Parkview, Missouri at 8:30. We'll not be on the radio, but we will have that game for you on our live stream on YouTube channel, Cyclone Booth. On Friday night, Russellville will play the host team Rogers at 7 o'clock. And then on Saturday at 12:30, they'll play Greenwood. So 8:30 Thursday night, 7 o'clock Friday night, and then Saturday at 12:30. Parkview, Missouri, Rogers Mounties, and the Greenwood Bulldogs usually don't like playing a conference team in non-conference, but it always seems to happen. Russellville's done that actually the last 3 years, not necessarily in this tournament. Remember, they played Greenwood 2 years ago in the Clarksville Invitational, but things like that happen. But that's what's going on next weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, for both teams. And then on Friday of next week, Russellville girls and boys will actually be off after Saturday. Will not play again until the next Friday, a week from this Friday, December the 20th. Both teams will be at Cyclone Arena, and they will host Arkadelphia, and then they'll break for Christmas until they come back to play the Hoops for Hunger. That's what's on tap next week. Lady Cyclones trailing here at the half, 27-18. We'll take a break. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You ought to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
Chicken Mart is having an end-of-the-year buy one, get one free closeout sale you can't miss at both their locations while supplies last. Over half the store will be filled with closeout price buy one, get one free items like breaded chicken tenders, breaded chicken nuggets, breaded chicken breast fillets, breaded popcorn chicken. All will be closeout sale price, so hurry in. Supplies are limited at both your local Chicken Mart locations, 106 Weir Road and 1808 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville.
Looking to expand without breaking the bank? Now's the best time to visit Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer, 8 years and counting. Thinking of getting a building or a carport? Well, give yourself the gift of added space with the benefit of end-of-the-year specials at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings. That she shed, man cave, or shop you've always wanted is at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, 4151 South Arkansas.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Lady Cyclones trailing Greenbrier by a score of 27-18. Lady Cyclones the first half were led by Soraya Stroud with 7 points, 5 for Aubrey Farr, 4 for McKinley Walls, and 2 points for Kyra White. For Greenbrier, they had Jade Steele, who had 12 points, only player in double figures for either team. 6 points for Rihanna Doris, 3 for Tuberville and Destry Steele. Nobody really in foul trouble too much. We have a couple players with 2 fouls, Walls and White, each with 2. What's your thoughts of the first half?
Well, it's been tough for the Lady Cyclones. I was just sitting here thinking, going back, I can see what they're wanting to do. They want to drive to the basket, but we've been driving toward the baseline when we're going toward the basket. And you got to remember that out of bounds is another defender. And we've done that about 3 or 4 times, and we've haven't been able to get a good shot off where we've thrown the ball away. So I think we're going to have to back off on that and attack the middle if we're going to drive. We have played fairly good defense. We need to get in position for the rebounds. Plus, they're not really running a pick and roll, but they are hitting a person breaking to the basket, and we're going to have to stop that in some ways and improve a little bit on our outside shooting. But we still got a half a game to go, so we're in a good position to come back on them.
Lady Cyclones trail 27-18. We'll take a final break. Back to the second half. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, closed side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
You know, in football, they have halftime, and then when the players come back out, they put another 3 minutes. They may have to do that here. Basketball, they've got a halftime show. They just now started the Greenbrier dance team, and when they started that, I think there's about, 35 seconds left on the halftime clock. Greenbrier's girls have been out for a while, but they have not been able to shoot or warm up at all. I think they just mistimed it a little bit, or they need to make the halftime a little longer. Lady Cyclones using this time to stay in their dressing room to talk a little bit more about the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing 27-18. Only 5 points made for Russellville in that second quarter. Ice cold, except for Soraya Stroud, who had 5 of her 7 in that quarter. It's also funny because I saw the Cyclone senior boys come out because they thought they were going to get to shoot a little bit. No, the very long halftime show. Clock's run out, and so they just they stopped it actually now with a minute left, and I guess they're gonna wait and give teams extra time to shoot. I'm not sure. So we don't know how much more time that we have. So we'll take this opportunity to take a 30-second break, and then we'll be back with the second half. Lady Cyclones trailing here at the half against Greenbrier, 27-18. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and someone's going to get a brand new roof for Christmas. Miller Roofing Company is giving away an entire roof to a local River Valley family in need. If you or someone you know needs a new roof for their home, but you're not in a position to buy one, just send your nomination in for this year's Shingle Bells giveaway. Please submit why you feel they deserve a new roof and include photos with your nomination. Deadline for submissions is December 15th. Please check out the website for entry details and rules at www.millerroofing.net.
Back here at the half, Greenbrier leading the Lady Cyclones. We do want to tell you congratulations is in order for 3 of the Whirlwind teams last night. They took 3 of 4 from BB. It was the 8th grade girls, the 8th grade boys, and the 9th grade boys that were victorious last night. And I tell you, especially 2 of those games were really exciting and down to the wire, especially that 8th grade boys game in which Russellville had to come back, hit some threes to take the lead, and Colt Stuber had 5 threes in the game, 19 points for Colt Stuber in that victory for the 8th grade Whirlwinds over BB, and some exciting action there. And we like to stream the home games for you over on our YouTube channel, but we will tell you that the next time you can see them, if you want to come out to the junior high, it's going to be next year. It's going to be January before they're back. Lady Cyclones are coming out on the floor. They come right out on the floor. Actually, the starting 5 is actually out there on the floor, and Coach LaShonta Johnson hasn't made it to the bench yet. That lets me know that, hey, you didn't play on the halftime. And I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about them. We still have coaches, managers, and things like that that are just now getting to the bench, and we've started the second half. They just kind of mistimed it a little. Nobody got to take any warm-up shots here for the second half. Greenbrier has the ball to start this half. It's McKinley Walls, Chloe Gardner, Jasmine Garcia, Aubrey Farr, and Kyra White on the floor for Russellville to start this half. Remember, Jasmine Garcia had 2 fouls there in the first quarter, did not play in the second quarter, and I did not call out her name when I was talking about foul trouble. Three-pointer is hit by Jade Steele, and they've got their largest lead of the game here at 12, and Jade Steele picks up where she left off, 15 points for Steele. And it was actually her twin sister last year, Destry Steele, that hurt us in the game. McKinley Walls answers for Russellville with a three-pointer of her own. Lady Cyclones back within 9. McKinley Walls' second 3 of the game. She's got 7 points tonight. Greenbrier looking inside, ball knocked away there by McKinley, but Walls is going to be whistled for her 3rd, and that'll be the first one on Russellville. We're really concerned about her having 3 because she's got a couple 3s in this game, and now she's got 3 fouls. We'll see what Coach Johnson wants to do. Right now she's going to stick with McKinley in there.
I started to say she may want to leave her in there hitting that first 3.
Yeah, you hate it if she picks up her 4th. Ariana Doris hitting the free throw. She's now 1 of 5 from the line, and 7 points for Doris, the 6-foot junior. And now I see somebody go on the scores table. I think I just realized that, hey, wait a minute, she does have 3, and we inbounded it, but they didn't check. The officials did not check. Zanaya Hervey, number 13, the sophomore, will replace McKinley Walls. I kind of thought that maybe we didn't realize it yet on the foul situation because you can't have her in there picking up her 4th this early in the third quarter. You may need her 3-point shooting in the fourth quarter. Farr will hand it off to Garcia. Jasmine, remember, played up last year as a freshman, so even though she's a sophomore, she's got 1 year of high school experience. Chloe Gardner for 15, misses there. Rebound tipped, and Hervey gets it back to Gardner. Three-pointer short there. Another offensive rebound by Russellville. This one by Kyra White. She takes it all the way to the basket and puts it up and in. Lady Cyclones within 9.
It's a way to hit those boards.
Destry Steele, baseline cut off, double team. Turned around, got it out to Turbeville on her drive. Misses short there. White the rebound. Bumped a little bit, but she took the dribble to maintain her feet. Lady Cyclones within 9. Aubrey Farr down the middle of the lane. Contested shot blocked there with the rebound is Allie James. So far, she's not been fazed by those block shots. She's still coming out. There's a three-pointer that rolls in there by Jade Steele. That's her 3rd 3 of the game, and they're back up by double digits with a 12-point lead. Garcia will hand this off to Kyra White. They double-teamed Jasmine and got the steal, and we're going to get called for a reach-in foul. Is this on Jasmine? No, they're going to call it on Aubrey Farr, her first. I think it was actually Jasmine, but we'll take it because you don't want the 3rd one on Jasmine. That's 3 team fouls. Farr will check out. Soraya Stroud will check in, and they threw it right in the hands of Kyra White. A 1-on-2, but they didn't stop penetration of the basketball, and she took it all the way. That was the worst transition defense I've ever seen.
It was. It came right to her, the pass did.
Yeah, but they didn't stop Kyra. They just kept backing up until by the time the shot was put up, they were underneath the backboard. Here they tried to throw it in the corner. Soraya Stroud with the interception. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Kyra White will launch the 3. That one misses, and Jasmine trying to save it in, but can't. It'll belong to Greenbrier. Lady Cyclones went 0 for 3 in their 3 games last week at the V-Town Showdown in Bologna, but had 3 tough draws there. There's a missed shot from the baseline, Kyra White. Well, you know it's going to be a tough draw when you take on the host team in the first game. Bologna Lady Eagles made it the state championship game the last 2 years, and they've got everybody back. Here's a three-pointer missed by Russellville. Soraya Stroud in the corner. That one looked good when it left her hand. Greenbrier with the basketball. Jade Steele has it. Russellville challenging her when she's still in the back court. There's a drive, put up, rolls off the iron. Jasmine the rebound for Russellville. She gets around everybody. Coming in from the side. Nice feed underneath, but a greater play there by Destry Steele, who came out of nowhere to intercept that. That was not a bad pass by Jasmine Garcia, cross-court pass to Jade Steele. She'll throw it inside to Doris. Turnaround jumper is off the glass and in, and she's got 10 points for Greenbrier, 37-25. Just under 4 minutes to play here in the third. And now a timeout called by Coach Johnson for Russellville. We'll take a quick break. Lady Cyclones trail by 12. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You know, I can't find the timeouts on this video scoreboard they have, but I think that's the first timeout called by Russellville. They turned it into a 60-second timeout instead of a 30. The difference, other than it's double the time, is on 30-second timeouts, you're not allowed to leave the floor. The players have to stay on the floor. The coaches come out to meet them. On 60-second timeouts, they can come sit down. 3:50 left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing 37-25. Trying to figure out Jade Steele. She's hit a couple of threes, and she's got 18 points here, and we're not even halfway. Well, I guess we're a little over halfway through the third quarter. It'll be Lady Cyclone basketball as Russellville called timeout when they have possession in the front court. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Jasmine Garcia gets the inbounds pass for Russellville. This is Stroud at the top. Hervey. Kyra White fade away from the right side. Missed it. Rebound kind of tipped around a couple times, and Russellville comes up with it. Zanaya Hervey in the corner to Chloe Gardner. Fakes one way, comes back. Baseline, draws the foul. Good job by Chloe Gardner. And she'll go shoot two. She's 2 of 2 on the season from the free throw line. That foul on Jade Steele, her first. And the first team foul on Greenbrier here in the third quarter. Free throw is good by Garner. Averaging just over 7 points a game. She hits them both. Lady Cyclones cut the lead to 10. Always got to hit those free throws, especially when you're behind. Fourth quarter with the lead and when you're behind. On the two most important times, Destry Steele kind of been quiet. She'll launch the three here and misses everything. She's only got one made three. However, they get the rebound to get over to Jade Steele, and her twin sister misses everything on the three-pointer. Back-to-back three balls that were air ball and by twin sisters.
That's unusual for them.
Sydney Hester will check in for Greenbrier. Lady Cyclones can cut it to single digits with some points here on this possession. Hervey finds Gardner cutting left side. Double team, tried to look like she was going to fade away. Ball was knocked from her hands, and it'll be a foul called on Jade Steele. So she's picked up 2 fouls here in the third quarter. Russellville will inbound along the baseline. Garner, the trigger man. Coming off a screen at the top is Stroud, wide open for the three. Missed that one. Rebound, Greenbrier. Good look, good execution. Shot just didn't fall on that. Cross-court pass, dangerous pass, but Allie James caught it. You could tell she was turning away as she put her hand on the basketball. She knew it was a dangerous pass when she went up to catch it. Destry Steele will airball another three. That's her second straight airball. And then an interception by Kyra White. Kyra, 3-on-2. She'll take it all the way for the bucket. Kyra's got 8, and the Lady Cyclones are within 8. 37-29, under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones mounting a comeback. Destry Steele will get it over to Jade Steele. In the corner, stepping out. The ball hit out of bounds off the hands of Destry Steele. Good defense there by Russellville that partially knocked the ball away. Kana Keister will check in, replacing Hervey.
Also number 12, Abby Banks, checks in for the Lady Panthers.
We're having clock issues. It's counting up at times, and so we're trying to get that reset for you right now. There's 2 minutes left. Shot blocked there. Garcia shot, but she gets it back on the steal. Kyra White will pass on the 3, drive off the glass. No good, but she draws the foul. The PA guy was getting ready to celebrate that block, but he didn't have a chance to, and Garcia picked the pocket there of Sydney Hester. Kyra White will go to the line the first time tonight. She's 59% from the free throw line on the season.
Makes that first one.
She's got 9 points, cuts it to 7. She'll get them both in double figures now. Lady Cyclones within 6. Float in the corner. Jade Steele, double team without a dribble. And Peyton Edmondson, the head coach for Greenbrier, wants to take a timeout to save this possession. He knows it's an important possession as the Lady Cyclones have come back with the last 6 points here to trail by 6, 37-31. Just a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it right here. We'll have senior boys coming up after this. The senior boys, they went 2-1 in the Bologna tournament, and almost feels like they won the whole thing, because even though they won, they only took third place, or did take third place. I don't say only. They beat the host team, Bologna Eagles, and they were going up against a good team, and the crowd won the game in overtime. Caleb Campbell broke his nose in the overtime period. He's going to play tonight with a mask, and we'll be talking about that during the pregame show for the senior boys. But, you know, I saw him here tonight, and he told me, he says, I might need surgery, but I'm going to play until I have to go get surgery. And that's just, I wouldn't expect anything less from Caleb to say something like that. But I'm looking at him now. He's got the mask around his neck, so he'll be breaking that out on the boys' game. Greenbrier back with it after the timeout. Jade Steele lost the handle on it, and she's going to be tied up. And it'll belong to the Lady Cyclones. Good defense there by Russellville. And when they called timeout, they had Jade Steele trapped in the corner with nowhere to go. And that's exactly what happened there after the timeout. And Russellville tying her up. Kana Keister will give it off to Soraya Stroud. Near the top, Kyra White, backdoor cut there, great feed. Ball rolls off the iron, though. But she got a good look, though.
She did. Maybe just a little bit too far underneath the basket, but a good play, good pass.
No pass on the 3. Jade Steele backs it back out. Abigail Bangs, a 5'5 senior. Cross-court pass tipped away. Can Russellville get it? Chloe Gardner can for Russellville. Coming in from the left side. Her layup is too hard off the backboard. Greenbrier wants to push it after the defensive board and driving all the way. A blocking foul is going to be called on Kyra White, and she thought that she wasn't, didn't initiate the contact. They're going to get her for her third personal. She does not agree with that, and but it'll be her third and the team's fourth. Greenbrier's upset. They thought it was a shooting foul. Off the inbounds pass, they missed it. Kyra with the rebound. Kyra's going to turn that anger into some useful things there, getting the defensive boards. Soraya Stroud on left side. They're going to feed Kyra White, cutting the basket, and missed the shot from the corner there with 20 seconds left in the third. Greenbrier has it. Russellville just a little bit frustrated right now. Three-pointer on the way, no good for Greenbrier. Chased down in the corner, though, by Jade Steele. She brings it down the right wing, under 10 seconds to go. Shot clock is off, and we got a foul called on Chloe Gardner. And I tell you what, Allie James almost took a swing at Russellville, and they need to watch that, get a hold of that, because Chloe was just going for the basketball. And Allie James, number 5, did not like that at all, even though there was nothing dirty about it. They've miscounted. That's our 5th foul, but I'm not going to tell anybody. They should be shooting free throws here. They'll shoot a long 3 on the buzzer and miss here. It went in, but it actually hit the score. It actually hit the shot clock. You can't wave that. You got to wave it off. The PA guy didn't realize it, but it hit the back of the iron, hit the shot clock, and then bounced back through. So The Lady Cyclones cut it to 6, and that's how we finish the third quarter. We'll take a break. One more quarter to go. Russellville trailing 37-31 to Greenbrier here on the road. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
This is the perfect time to gather with family and friends. If you're in the market for a new ride, swing by Phil Wright Autoplex Russellville. We've got a large selection of Chevrolets, GMCs, and Toyotas just waiting for you. Whether you're planning a road trip for the holidays or you just need something reliable for everyday adventures, we've got you covered. Our service department is here and ready to get your vehicle back on the road. Come on down. Check out our new pre-owned lineup. Let's find the perfect vehicle for you. Phil Wright Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville, or philwright.com.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones trailing 37-31. One more quarter to go, and it'll belong to Greenbrier when we start. Greenbrier hitting a three-pointer there on the buzzer, but it hit the back of the iron, hit the shot clock. Greenbrier was still upset about that, but we need to go to video review. It wasn't close. It hit the shot clock and came back through. And kind of eventful last minute of that first half with their player getting upset at Chloe Gardner. And then that three that was waved off. I'm just glad they waved it off. We would have gone down there and turned on our YouTube channel so they could look at it. They go immediately inside to Rihanna Doris. I'd wondered if they'd forgotten that she was on their team. She gets the layup. She's got 12. Back to an 8-point lead. Three-pointer missed there by Garner. Soraya Stroud with the rebound, takes it down left side of the lane, up and in with the left hand. Stroud's got 9. I thought she was kind of fouled there on the long rebound, and they didn't call that. Destry Steele lost the handle on it, gets it back for Greenbrier. Russellville extending that zone out. You got to, because they're looking to kick it out for a three, and that's what they're going to do here. A long three hit. Destry Steele, her second made three. She's taken a ton of them, but she connects on her second one, and that's what I was telling you all night in the pregame, that they're going to shoot it whether they're hitting it or not. They're going to keep shooting it. Here's a missed shot by Kyra White. The follow hangs on the iron, no good by Garcia. Chloe Gardner grabs the rebound, but is going to be whistled for a personal foul. And let's see, that's going to be on Jasmine? They call it on Jasmine Garcia. That's her third and the first team foul on the Lady Cyclones. And a timeout called by Greenbrier. We'll take a quick break. Lady Cyclones trailing 42-33. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC, an EAB Media Group radio station.
Back to action as Greenbrier called that timeout. They get the ball inbounds. They're trapped in the back court. Still with the basketball. They get the pass away, and they cross the timeline with 2 seconds left to spare. They'll throw it away in the front court. And it was Jade Steele that was double-teamed, and she had been double-teamed a couple times in the third quarter. Lost it once. You could tell she didn't want any part of that double team. She just underhanded through it. Nobody was there.
That's good defense by the Lady Cyclones.
Soraya Stroud gets it inside to Gardner. Inside out play, see if we can get an open look. Here's Kana Keister. She'll drive, kick it out. And Kyra White hits the three-pointer. She's got 13 points, and Russellville within 6 once again. Jade Steele on the drive, 2-on-2, beats her man, count the basket, and she drew the foul. Jade Steele with 20 points, and she's going to the line for looking for her 21st, and that's on Stroud. That's her first, and the second team foul called on Russellville. Jade Steele, 3 of 4 from the free throw line in this game. That's what you didn't want after we'd cut it to 6. She was hoping for another turnover. But they beat the press that time. Had the 2-on-2, and Steele perfect there from the line since the first quarter. Three-pointer trying to answer Gardner's three-pointer. Grazes the front of the iron. Greenbrier in transition will slow it up. Didn't have the numbers. They had a man wide open underneath, and they totally missed her. Steele had Doris, and nobody was on that side. In fact, they threw a cross-court pass there, and Turbeville had her back foot, or back of her heel there on the end line. McKinley Walls will check in, replacing Chloe Gardner. Lady Cyclones trailing by 9, just under 6 minutes to go here in this non-conference matchup. Crossover dribble by Garcia, kicks it out. Walls open for 3. This one short. Rebound, Greenbrier. Here come the Lady Panthers. This is Destry Steele in the front court. Destry being chased. Here comes the double team. She's back near midcourt without the dribble. Pass knocked away by Keister. Picked up by McKinley Walls for Russellville. Walls in the front court, and it's knocked away by Destry Steele. One-on-one fast break, and McKinley Walls going to foul Destry Steele and put her on the free throw line. She'll go there for the first time, and McKinley Walls has picked up her 4th personal foul.
Well, the good thing, it was a good foul, keeping her from making that layup, but bad, like you say, she's got 4 now.
Destry Steele's first one is no good. Second one is good. She makes 1 of 2. I was kind of watching the drama unfold.
Yeah.
Peyton Edmondson for Greenbrier had called his team over, and Jasmine Garcia for Russellville went and stood in the middle of it, and they were trying to get her back away, and Coach Johnson backed her up, said it's not a timeout. You can't call the team over. We can be on the court just like her. So Jasmine heard what their plans were. Cutting the basket is Jasmine. They double team her, kicks it out. Walls misses the 3 from the corner. Again, shots just not falling, but we're executing, getting the open looks, and now reach-in foul. It's going to be on Jasmine, and she's upset, and understandably so. As official that had the worst view of it, that actually called that. It was on the backside, couldn't see it. The official that's standing right there did not make the call, and that is number 4 on Jasmine Garcia. Call what you think you saw, not what you actually saw. Destry Steele hitting a 3-pointer. Foul that one away. That was a big turnaround there. Russellville had knocked it free, and now Coach Johnson wants to take a timeout. Just bad position by the official, and he was on the other side of the court, not watching his area, and he sees the backside of somebody reach in. He couldn't tell if they got ball or not. The only thing I say is the official standing right in front of the play did not blow his whistle. Maybe he agreed with it, maybe he didn't, but he didn't blow his whistle. So they hit the 3 and extend it to 13, and now Russellville behind the 8 ball a little bit here with 4:42 left to play in the ball game. Lady Cyclones trailing by 13. They caught fire a little bit. Destry Steele with a couple threes. Jade Steele a 3-point play, and they had gotten cold for a little bit. Russellville had cut it to 6 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Cut it to 6 once again here early 4th quarter, but it's been all Greenbrier since then. Since it was 42-36, they scored the last 7 points.
Right now, Greenbrier has no fouls this quarter, whereas the Lady Cyclones have 4. So we're at a disadvantage there. If we pick up our 5th foul, Greenbrier is going to be shooting the rest of the game.
That could help us if we get close enough where we want to stop the clock and foul and put them on the free throw line. We saw that happen at Valonia with our senior boys. Valonia had only 1 foul in the 4th quarter late, and they were trying to foul Russellville and put them on the free throw line in the overtime period, and they hadn't been called for hardly any fouls. Inbounds pass for Russellville after the timeout. Comes to Garcia, Walls, Hervey, White, and Stroud on the floor for Russellville. Soraya has it for the Lady Cyclones. Shot clock at 18 seconds. Kyra White, double team shot. Blocking foul is going to be called. And Kyra's going to go to the free throw line. There's your foul called on Greenbrier. And that's going to be on number 32, Turbeville, her 2nd. And Kyra to the free throw line. Lady Cyclones trailing by 12 here. Kyra with 14, make it 15 as she hits them both. Lady Cyclones within 11. 4:24 left. Russellville chasing the basketball. Greenbrier in the front court. They're going to say a foul called on Russellville on the floor. Lady Cyclone fans wanted a walk, and Jasmine Garcia has just fouled out of the basketball game. And Coach Johnson's upset. You could tell. I don't think that was much of a foul. She's going to take her full 60 seconds. She is not moving. I just don't think that was a foul on Garcia. That's 5 fouls on Russellville, so it's shooting 2 fouls. And now, as she gets close to the 60 seconds, she'll bring in Chloe Gardner, and I applaud Coach Johnson for that. Kind of a way to say something without saying something. You take your full 60 seconds when you say, hey, come on now, that wasn't much, and now it's 5 fouls to 1. First free throw was good there by Tuberville, and she'll miss the second one. The Lady Cyclones, Kyra White with the rebound. Lady Cyclones trail by 12 here, nearing the 4-minute mark left to go in the game. Ball's a shot blocked out of bounds. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Lady Cyclones are inbounded along the baseline. Both these teams on losing streaks. Russellville lost 4 in a row, but the 4 good teams. And Greenbrier has come in with a couple losses in a row, Batesville and Valley View. There's an interception by Allie James of Greenbrier. She'll take it all the way, and she traveled. Took a suitcase with that one. She took 3 steps, and James still without a bucket.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious by everybody in this gym that she walked.
Yeah, except the PA guy. He was counting it. The layup. I don't think he realizes that the shot didn't count. Russellville going inside. Chloe Gardner misses a shot off the glass. Greenbrier the rebound. 3.5 to go. James had the pass on the fast break, and it was tipped into the student section there. They put the student section in the end zone seats here at Greenbrier. Lady Cyclones back on defense. 3:29 left to play here in the ball game. 5 seconds taken off that shot clock, so they have 30, and I don't know what we're waiting on. Official is taking his time, and so now Russellville brings somebody to the scores table. Oh, that's what it is. The official's making Rihanna Doris of Greenbrier tuck in her shirt. They'll get it in to Doris, who'll missed the 10-footer there. James, the rebound. Count the basket. She drew the foul, her first basket of the game. We'll get a foul called on Russellville. They say count the basket. I didn't see who they called that on, so I'm going to wait and see if they post it. They have a weird video board that's kind of hard to see there. They're going to put it on Chloe Gardner, her 3rd. The 6th team foul. Russellville, they missed the free throw. And Aubrey Farr, the rebound. Pass had to be chased down in the corner, and it goes out of bounds off Russellville.
3:16 remaining, 14-point Panther lead.
.310 left. Allie James on the right side. 3-pointer is good there by Jade Steele, who continues to light it up. 24 points for Jade Steele. Walls high off the glass on the drive. Missed that one. Greenbrier wants to force the action a little bit. They slow it up right before half court. Destry Steele will hit the 3. She's come alive, hasn't she? I mean, she only had 3 points through 3 quarters, and she's got 3 threes and 10 points here in the 4th quarter alone. It's a 20-point lead. It was a 6-point lead early 4th quarter. And we'll get a foul called on Russellville. McKinley Walls, she's fouled out of the game. Lady Cyclones trailing here 58-38. Greenbrier emptying the bench there. And now they're going to bring in Morgan Young for McKinley Walls.
Number 10, Abby Gilbo, throwing in the number 13, Lexi McNeil.
2.5 to go. Lady Cyclones trailing here by 20. This is Riley Steelman, a 5'5 sophomore. Gets it over on the left side. Olivia Hart, a 5'5 senior, in the game for the first time. 19 seconds to shoot. And Hart traveled with the basketball in the corner. Kana Keister in the front court. Double teamed at the right elbow. Gets it to Kyra White. Taking it baseline. Nice little drive by Kyra, who puts it up and in.
Yeah, it was a very soft touch off the backboard.
Kyra's got 7 this quarter. She's got 17 for the game. This is her, not her career high. Her career high was 18 points last year against Harrison. But it's her season high. She had 16 against Watson Chapel. Again, 17 points tonight. Lady Cyclones, though, trail by 18. 1.5 to go. Greenbrier with it. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ball knocked away. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Ball goes out of bounds. It belongs to Russellville. If it would have belonged to Greenbrier, they would have had 1 second on the shot clock. Mackenzie Young, number 2, will check in for the Lady Cyclones, replacing Kyra White. Tried to go inside to Keister. It's thrown too far out in front of her. Didn't really have a chance to grab that one. 1:10 left. Greenbrier with it in the front court. They have senior boys action coming up after this. Wraparound pass inside the lane. Gilbo will kick it out. Three-pointer on the way. Missed there. Farr, good position there to get that defensive board. She'll bring up the floor herself with under a minute to play. Lady Cyclones trailing 58-40. Farr stops along the baseline. Had it knocked away before she could get a shot off. Mackenzie Young drives just inside the free throw line. Sorry, that's Morgan Young who knocks down the 2. Lady Cyclones, though, trail by 16. 30 seconds left to go in the game. And now a timeout called by Greenbrier. 58-42. Odd timeout when you're up 16 and 28 seconds left. Usually don't see this. And so we'll take a 30-second break. Lady Cyclones trailing here with 28 seconds left to go in the game. This is Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
All right, 28 seconds remaining. Russellville thought it was a 60-second timeout. They changed it to a 30, so they gave about a 45-second timeout because Russellville wasn't ready. Greenbrier with it. I think he was just designing a play, trying to get somebody an open look. They do. They airball a 3, though, and that was by Addie Gilbo, a 5'5 sophomore. 15.6 seconds left. Lady Cyclones lead it. Trail by 16, but they have the basketball. Had it taken away. Got it back. Far three-pointer missed from the top of the key and out of bounds with exactly 2 seconds left. Lady Cyclones going to fall to 2-6 on the season. Greenbrier will improve to 6-3 on the season. See if Russell will get a quick shot off here. Ball tipped out of bounds with 1.1 second left. Morgan Young, trigger man, near the corner. Get it in bounds to Farr, and that's the end of the game. Lady Cyclones lose it here by a score of 58-42. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll give you the totals, and then also we're going to get ready for the senior boys matchup. This is Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, this is David Harrison of R&R Tire Express. Being raised by a single mom, I know firsthand how tight it can be during the holidays. We want to make the holidays special for some deserving families right here in our communities. $5 will get you started on any new set of tires. Your $5 will go directly to those families. We want to give their children a Christmas to remember. May God bless you and your families during this joyous season.
Nominate a deserving family now by texting the word GIFTS to 43414. That's GIFTS to 43414.
It's that time of year again to start thinking about reviewing your Medicare plan. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, a Medicare specialist of Arkansas, reminding you to take the time to allow a local agent to assist you with a Medicare plan review. It's vitally important that you review your plan for next year, as there will be several changes to Medicare plans for 2025. Choosing the wrong plan can cause you to lose valuable benefits or cause you to have to change the provider you currently use. Don't be fooled by the misleading commercials on TV. Call a local agent to assist you with finding a plan that best meets your needs. I'm your local Medicare specialist. Call me at 479-857-2810.
Chambers Bank in Dardanelle is a full-service community bank that loves helping their community succeed and values their partnership with customers and businesses. Every relationship is important and starts with trust at Chambers Bank. They're available in person as a trusted local resource for your banking and financial needs, with 2 convenient branches in Dardanelle at 6th and Union and 4th and Union, or call 479-229-1505 to start community banking with Chambers Bank. Member FDIC.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
This holiday season, the Triple Threat Mafia has spread their influence all over Gene's Simple Treats, because not only has the chocolate peanut butter cupcake earned their reputation as the most delicious gluten-free, sugar-free, and keto-friendly dessert, now they have brownies, pumpkin, maple, pecan, whoopie pies, cheesecake with toppings, and chocolate chip cookies. So remember Gene's Simple Treats by Stobie's on Parkway. They make you an offer you can't refuse this holiday season, even if you can't have sugar, capiche?
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones lose it here by a score of 58-42. For the Lady Cyclones, they were led by Kyra White, 17 points, 9 points for Soraya Stroud, 7 for McKinley Walls, 5 for Aubrey Farr, 2 points each for Morgan Young and Chloe Gardner. For Greenbrier, they had 3 players in double figures, Jade Steele with 24, Destry Steele with 13, and Rihanna Doris with 12. Lady Cyclones fall to 2-7 on the season. Greenbrier improves to 6-3. You have anything to add before we turn our attention to the boys?
All I was going to say is White had 7 rebounds to go along with her scoring. Did a great job. Lady Cyclones was very good at the free throw line. They were 7 of 8.
Okay, we turn our attention now to the senior boys. The Cyclones went 2-1 last week at the Bologna tournament. Ended up taking third place with the 47-44 overtime victory over the host team, Bologna Eagles. And, in fact, the only game that Russellville has lost all year was the second game of that tournament against Valley View. They led the entire game until the last second. And it was a layup by Valley View that defeated Russellville 45-44. And they had a couple days to think about it, because that was, it was a tough loss. And you come back on Saturday night a couple days later and able to win a tight game. And it was really good to get that victory. It was a costly victory, though. Caleb Campbell broke his nose in the overtime period. It was kind of gross. There was blood everywhere, but true to form of Caleb Campbell, he's out there tonight. Said he doesn't know if he's going to have surgery or not, but he's wearing a mask tonight. First time he's played a game in that, I believe. And so watching him out there take some warm-up shots, that can be different if you've never played with a mask on. It's a different feel, and all it takes is something a little bit different to kind of alter your shot. I wonder how Caleb's going to respond to that. Russellville 6-1 on the season. Greenbrier 4-3 on the season. What's your thoughts of tonight's game?
Well, the Cyclones is getting some good experience playing on the road. 4 games in the last week and a few days, but this is going to help in the long run. And as we've talked about earlier in the season, Cyclones again is at a high disadvantage, but the way we've been playing, getting position, getting the rebounds, it doesn't affect us that much. And that's what we need to do tonight. Get the rebounds, get in position to get them at both ends, free throws, and also stay out of foul trouble. We've got to do that. And what you said, I think the key is see how Campbell can play tonight with that mask. I'm sure it's going to be a hindrance in a way, but knowing him the way he is, he's going to fight through it.
Well, I mean, on the other thing, it doesn't ever matter. Goliath had the height advantage.
Yeah,
and,
true.
Ask him how that worked out. Donovan Villarreal really came alive along with Caleb in that victory against Bologna. They each had 13 points in the game. And Russellville, look, they have 4 guys at any time that could lead the team in scoring, really 5. But, I mean, you got 4 guys that are averaging, well, I say 3 averaging double figures, and then 1 averaging just at 9.5 points per game. So there's a couple times this year that Russell's had 4 guys in double figures, and that's tough for a team to defend because you don't know who's going to score the basketball. When you got Donovan Villarreal who's averaging just under 14 a game, Caleb's over 12 a game, KJ's right at 10 per game, and Kate Smith up there. And, I mean, so like I said, that Signer, we did see Elias Zapian get the start. He hit a big 3 in the overtime period. Russellville's beginning to develop some players and some bench help, even with Jalen Thompson, who got in the game in that Bologna ball game. We're going to take a break, come back with more of your pregame show. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
If your tires just aren't feeling the holiday cheer, let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focus days.
It's kind of odd to be here at Greenbrier, not look down and see Mike Simmons on the sideline. He was here for almost 20 years, and he has moved on to coach Prairie Grove. And replacing him is Cole Gardner, who was the head junior high coach here at Greenbrier for the last 2 years. Before that, Coach Gardner was the head coach at Clinton. He won 120 games there and led them to 5 district tournaments and 3 state tournaments. He takes over as the head coach of the Panthers of Greenbrier. The Cyclones, again, this used to be a conference matchup. Used to play them twice a year. The Cyclones have won the last 3, sweeping Greenbrier last year. Both games were 4-point games, and before that, Russellville won a 4-point game the year before, and Greenbrier had won by 8 before that. It always seems to be a tight game, and it's impossible to be here without thinking about all the close games that we've had, especially when Danye May hit that last-second shot, that last-second 3 to win the game back in January of 2022. Won that game by 1, down by 2. He hits the 3, and Russellville wins it 50-49. I will never forget that. That right there, there's the spot. He went coast to coast and hit the 3 on the buzzer. Greenbrier and both Russellville and the Panthers there getting to their benches before they get introduced. We will tell you that they usually turn off the lights here, so kind of trying to look ahead and see who they're going to start in this ball game. And Russellville will be introduced first. Donovan Villarreal, he's a 6'2 senior. Number 3, Malachi Signer gets the start, the 6'4 senior. Number 21, Caleb Campbell, face guard and all. The 6'2 senior will get the start. KJ Foster, number 23. And then number 4, Elias Zapien getting his second start of the season, back-to-back starts for the senior. They're coached by Greg Chenault, assisted by Wyatt Nahus. The Cyclones won 23 games last year, made it to the state tournament, got beaten a very close game against Lake Hamilton. Mason Stallings, a 6'1 junior wearing number 4, getting a start for Greenbrier. Number 10, Peyton Fett, he's a 6-foot senior. Jackson Edwards, number 11, he's a 6'5 senior. Number 12, Owen Scribner, he's the one that likes to shoot quite a bit. And kind of like the Steel girls on the girls' side, he will shoot anytime he can from the outside. So he's the three-point shooter you got to watch. And then Taylor Crum, the 6'7 senior. They are 4-3 on the season. Cole Gardner, the head coach, as I mentioned, he's in his first season as head coach here at Greenbrier. Coach Greg Chenault and Wyatt Nahus, each in their second season here at Russellville. Coach Chenault was the coach at Bauxite on the girls' team before this. He won 44 games there at Bauxite, led them to a 4A state tournament appearance. I hope they say they're ready just so this PA guy can stop talking. I can't understand half of what he says. That's my only argument about it. I like the enthusiasm he's bringing, but when as a PA guy you can't understand a word he's saying, that's kind of tough. He stopped talking, so it must be time to throw the ball up. Russellville at times will let the other team get the tip. They do that here. They do not come out with a jump trap immediately. Scribner at the top. Number 12, he get along right side. Edwards a three-pointer. He'll miss there. And falling down was Signer. They get an easy layup because of that. And Peyton Fett getting the 2 because of that. And off the offensive rebound. Here's Caleb Campbell, missed 3 from the corner with the rebound as Taylor Crum of Greenbrier. Cyclones trailing 2-0 early going. Looked like we had position on that their first offensive play, and Signer can't get the interception. He had it, but momentum was carrying out of bounds there and couldn't save it in.
Yeah, he intercepted that bounce pass and did a good job, but just couldn't keep his feet in.
What I don't like about that is they said we had possession. We didn't. We didn't save it in bounds, so they get a fresh 35. I don't like that. And they've had some mess-ups there on shot clocks tonight, a couple in the girls' game, and I think they messed up that one. I don't think that constitutes possession change. Here's Scribner, a long 3, and that's what I said. He'll shoot the 3 out there anytime he wants. And if he can get just a little bit of an opening, he hits the 3, it's a 5-0 lead. Here's Caleb Campbell trying to answer, and yes, sir, he does. Campbell answers from way downtown at the top of the key, and the first bucket for Russellville, and Cyclones trail by 2. The drive, they'll float it baseline off the glass and in by Mason Stallings, and the Cyclones are fine with playing this pace. They hate giving up that bucket, but they would love to play at this pace. Zapien on the drive, double team. Somebody's open. It's Signer at the top of the key. They're leaving him alone. He'll dish it off to Villarreal. Pick and roll's not there. Donnie V pulls up, knocks down the 15-footer, and Russellville once again within 2. The first bucket for Villarreal.
And did a great fake there just before that shot to get open.
Three-pointer on the way by Stallings. Might have been partially blocked, as otherwise it was a really bad air ball. Donnie V, the defensive rebound, got caught in the air with no place to go, and they get the steal. 7-5 our score. Greenbrier with the lead. Stallings, a three-pointer from the corner. This time no block, and he hits it. He's got 5, and it's a 5-point lead for Greenbrier, 10-5. Caleb will hand it off to Signer behind the three-point line on left side. Zapien again getting his second start with Cade Smith, the first one off the bench. Zapien floats down in the corner, gets the pass. Nothing but net on that three-pointer for Elias Zapien. 10-8 our score. Greenbrier with the lead. Scribner in the corner there to Peyton Fett. Pass on 3, the drive in there by Taylor Crum, rolls in. See what I mean? It doesn't matter the size. They're all going to try to shoot the 3. Here's Caleb Campbell. He'll miss the 3, and KJ Foster had it, was knocked to the floor. And Greenbrier will pick up the first foul. This is the first time tonight they've had more fouls than we have in any of the games, even the JV game.
That's true.
That foul being called on number 12, Owen Scribner. Villarreal will inbound it to Signer. Donnie V left open from 18. That one won't go. With the rebound is Scribner. Owen Scribner in the front court for the Panthers. Pass intercepted. Tried that cross-court pass along the baseline. That usually doesn't work. And it was Signer with the pick. Zapien floats down in the corner where he hit it last time, but they got a man in his face. There's Campbell. Russellville slowing it up. 20 seconds on the shot clock. KJ Foster pulls up from 18. Foot on the line. Missed that one. With the rebound is Taylor Crum. I would call him Scrum. It's Taylor Crum, the 6'7 senior. 12-8. Panthers leading the Cyclones. Off the glass, no good. Crum got his own rebound, went up, lost it somehow, just sort of flung it through. He almost hit that ball where it made it. It's a 6-point lead for the Panthers, their largest lead of the game, 14-8. Zapien with it for Russellville. At the top, Signer gets it down low, and with the foul, Russellville almost got the shot to go. Villarreal tried that reverse layup. He was pushed far underneath the backboard, and by golly, almost made the shot. And that's on number 2 on Owen Scribner. And the second team foul called on the Panthers.
I think he's getting ready to come out.
Yeah, Villarreal misses that one. He's 77% from the free throw line coming in to this game. And KJ Foster will check out of the game. Cade Smith, the 5'10 senior, number 12, checks in for Russellville. It's 1 of 2. Cyclones trail by 5. Sam Bush, a 5'10 sophomore, number 1. Could have got called for the travel there when he crossed midcourt. They'll miss a long 3 from the top of the key. Donnie V with the rebound. He'll slow it up in the front court. Didn't have an opening, but still with his dribble. I don't know if that was a pass or if it was knocked away, but Greenbrier comes up with it in the lane, and now my time is what they call. They didn't reset the shot clock. So on the 4th try, they messed up on the shot clock. The official caught it there. So with 3:21 left, they'll reset the shot clock. I don't know why that mattered all that much. Nobody was in the backcourt, but it'll give Russellville a chance to play some defense in the backcourt if they want to, but they don't. This is Stallings in the front court. In the corner, they'll try a 3. This one in and out. Well, that almost hit netting. It went so deep in the basket there. Campbell, the rebound. He's having to adjust his headgear. Again, he broke his nose in the game against Bologna. And it doesn't matter on his shot, though. He can knock down a 10-footer just like that. Cyclones cut it to 3.
Was able to back his defender back close to the goal and just turned around an easy shot.
They set a screen for Edwards. He hits the 3. Jackson Edwards' first 3. They can spread it around. Everybody can shoot from outside on this Greenbrier team. They got 3 threes by 3 different guys. 3 by 3 different guys, I should say. 3 threes as a team. 17-11. Cyclones trailing. Campbell all the way to the rim. He's got 7. Greenbrier with it. They get it to Edwards. He's closely guarded by Signer. Over on the right side to Stallings. Cyclones extending their defense out a little bit. Nice little move inside. Taylor Crum with the underhanded flip shot to score. Russellville quickly down the floor, trailing by 6. Cyclones just can't get over that hump. They cut it to 5, 4. That's as close as they can get right now. Zapien, a long 3 from the top, misses everything, and they'll have to hear the air ball chants from the opposing crowd, which is actually illegal by the AAA, which I think is ridiculous. Can't chant air ball, but they made that illegal about 11 years ago, 12 years ago when they came out with the sportsmanship rules. That just seems un-American, not being able to chant air ball. It's not really enforced, but it is in the AAA rulebook. In the corner, they get a wide open look from Stallings. You can't do that. That's his second 3 of the game. Just like that, they can build up leads and erase leads pretty quickly. It's a 9-point lead. Elias Zapien step back, answers with a 3 of his own. Zapien's got 2 threes. The Cyclones within 6, 22-16. Minute 18 left here in the first quarter, 22-16. A lot of points scored here in one quarter. Ryan Stevens, number 30, checking in for Greenbrier. They tried the pick and roll, and it was a bad job of it. They missed a 15-footer. Villarreal kind of had to juggle the rebound. That had turnover written all over it, but he protected the basketball. Campbell thought about it from a long way off. Instead, he'll give it up and go in the corner. We'll see if we get it to him. Zapian turns away from his man. Brief 5-on-4 advantage. Pass was tipped but picked up by Campbell there. Takes it baseline. Double team. Kicks it out. Cade Smith will miss the three, but we have a whistle and a foul call. Illegal screen set by Elias Zapian. That's his first and the team's first. KJ Foster will check in, replacing Zapian. Final minute of the first quarter. The Cyclones trailing by 6 here. In the corner, Greenbrier, this is Crum, pulls up on the drive, misses the 10-footer out of bounds, and it'll belong to Russellville. KJ Foster actually lost a shoe on the play. I saw a red shoe. I knew it was one of ours. I couldn't see which player was without a shoe. Shot clock is turned off. In the corner is KJ Foster. Cross-court pass over to Campbell. Pass on the three. Boy, it looked like they deflected him there. That could have been a foul call, but instead his pass is intercepted. Looked like they put their arm out to stop his drive to the basket. In the corner, they'll hit the three. Jackson Edwards hits the three, and Russellville not getting the last second shot there, anywhere close. Russellville trails by 9, 25-16. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You ought to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trail it here 25-16. We're just hoping that Greenbrier can't keep up that pace. Extremely hot shooting in that first quarter. I have them for 5 threes by 3 different players.
5 of 9 is what I've got them for. You're right.
Cyclones have the basketball as we start the second quarter of play. KJ Foster in the corner. Get it over to Cade Smith. Cade officially doesn't have a 3 attempt because it was waved off by a illegal screen. And there's Malachi Siner getting his first points of the game, knocking down one from the right elbow.
Yeah, and in that first quarter, we were 3 of 6 from the three-point line. So good shooting by the Cyclones.
25-18, Greenbrier with the lead. Quick touch pass open, leads to an open 3 for Sam Bush. Now 4 guys have hit threes. What I tell you on the ride down, don't worry about their height. They all shoot threes, and they like to shoot as much as possible. That's what they're doing right now. And right now, you just got to weather the storm. They lead it by 10, their largest lead, and hopefully they're going to get cold at some point. Pass tipped, intercepted by Greenbrier. In the corner here to Stallings. He'll launch the 3. This one in and out. KJ, the rebound for Russellville. They have not kept up this blistering hot shooting in any of their other games, so you hope at some point they cool off, but they're at home. That's kind of tough. On the drive is a steal by Ryan Stevens, and then he's fouled by Villarreal, who trying to get it back. So that's the first foul called on Donnie V, and the first team foul called on Russellville, and Cade Smith will check out. Zapian on the floor, so the original starting 5 on the floor for Russellville. Villarreal, Siner, Campbell, Foster, and Zapien. 28-18. Greenbrier with the lead. Sam Bush with it. He'll lob it for the alley-oop, and it just wasn't there. Russellville gets it on the turnover. You know, these teams, it's kind of like Russellville. It's hard to defend because it's not like Vilonia where they had one guy that'll score 25, 30 points a game. These teams that everybody can shoot, they're really hard to deal with. And kind of like the Cyclones where any guy could shoot in double figures. Foster will miss the three. Ball tipped by Greenbrier. It was the same team, and they couldn't handle it. Donnie V keeps it alive, getting it over to Zapien. Going to the floor was Campbell, but he got the pass off to Villarreal. Zapien will launch one left side. Nothing but net for Elias. His third three of the game. That's a career high for him. His previous career high was 6 against Watson Chapel. And if you watched any of our games, you know what just happened. As a block three by Caleb Campbell, he is so good at that. I bet he's averaging 1 a game.
From the corner.
Yeah, blocking a 3 from the corner. The games he hasn't, remember, he's done it multiple times. I think it was Watson Chapel where he had 3 in the game. Ball trickles into back court as it was dribbled off the foot. Russellville picks it up. KJ in the front court. Donnie V, three-pointer. That one won't go. Boy, it would have come out of our seats if we'd have hit that one. Greenbrier very fortunate as they dribbled it off a foot of a Cyclone. Stallings got away with the travel, missed the shot from the inside. Ball tipped around out of bounds. It'll belong to Russellville as it was last touched by Crum.
I have to say that was a good call by the official. Quite a few people going up for that rebound.
Under 5.5 to go here in the first half. Cyclones trailing by a touchdown, 28-21. Villarreal passing the corner to KJ Foster. Back to Donnie V. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Signer gets along the baseline, back to the basket, but outside the lane. Turnaround, fakes the turnaround jumper, then he does a little fadeaway. It rolls off the iron. Ball tipped up, no good. How did Zapien get a tip-up shot there? We have a foul called on the Cyclones, and this will be on Signer, his first, and the team's second. Elias going in there amongst the trees to get that tip-up chance. Greenbrier in the front court, and they threw it away. That was weird. Crum was posting up, and he threw it in the corner, expecting Crum to be in the corner. But he was posting up with his back to the basket. It was just not even on the same page. But it looked like that Stallings, who threw it, wasn't even paying attention, like he wasn't even looking at the play. Didn't see where Crum was. And Russellville needs to capitalize on stuff like that. Let's see if we can get a bucket here. Zapien along the baseline. Villarreal now out on left side. Elias to the free throw line. Signer, he'll launch the three. That one's misses off the back of the iron. Edwards the rebound. Russellville trailing by 7. Pass thrown away. Too tall for Crum. That's saying something when you throw it too tall for a 6'7" kid.
That's the second time that's happened.
Ryan Stevens will replace Jackson Edwards. Donovan Villarreal in the front court for Russellville. Here's Caleb Campbell with a long three. That's even longer than the first one he hit. And he's in double figures with 10 points.
I think that's NBA range right there.
Had to be. Had to be. Russellville within 4. Scribner, one-handed pass over to Crum. Closely guarded by Campbell. Misses the little floater. Villarreal slows it up. He had Zapien, but it would have been a dangerous pass. Smart play to not force the action here. Let's set it up, being down 4. Here's Elias on the drive, backing his way in. He'll kick it out to Campbell. He'll pass on the 3. Try to feed it inside to Signer. Ball was tipped. Good defense there, recovery defense there by Greenbrier, because that was help defense. There's a three-pointer from the top of the key. Miss it. He went over the backboard. It hit the support beam. They didn't call it. Greenbrier had another shot, missed it there. It hit the court. The court's still shaking. That should have been our basketball, but no harm, no foul on that one. 3:20 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones within 4, make it to within 1. As Zapian has hit his 4th three of the game, the Cyclones trailing by double digits 2 different times. They have cut the Greenbrier lead to 1, and we have a timeout called by the Panthers. With 3:13 left to play here in the first half. 28-27 Greenbrier leads. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Chicken Mart is having an end-of-the-year buy one, get one free closeout sale you can't miss at both their locations while supplies last. Over half the store will be filled with closeout price buy one, get one free items like breaded chicken tenders, breaded chicken nuggets, breaded chicken breast fillets, breaded popcorn chicken. All will be closeout sale price, so hurry in. Supplies are limited at both your local Chicken Mart locations, 106 Weir Road and 1808 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville.
Elias Zapian hitting that 3. He has 2 threes in each quarter, 12 points. And he has 3 made threes on the season coming into this game. He's got 4 here tonight, but we saw that a lot in JV action last year. He could really light it up from the outside and knew he was going to contribute this year. He cut the Greenbrier lead to 1. The Panthers taking that timeout. They cross the timeline with 3:09 left to play here in the first half. They'll set a screen way out up top. But Donovan Villarreal fought over the top of it in the corner. 3-pointer missed there, and rebound. Crum has it, knocked away by KJ, and he's going to get the basketball double teamed in the backcourt. A reach-in foul is going to be called on Owen Scribner, and that is number 3 on Scribner. You can't grab when you've got foul situation like that, like Scribner does, and he has palms up in the air, but he got him across the arm. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. The Cyclones trail by a point. Good job there by KJ because they had the offensive rebound until he knocked it away. Villarreal, they step back. He misses the 18-footer. That went down and out. I'm surprised they backed off of it. Miscommunication on their defense. Unfortunate for us that the shot didn't go down. Crum posting up, double team. Nice interior passing there to Stevens. It's like he had eyes in the back of his head to be able to see that. It's a 3-point lead after that.
Slipped in a man between us and the goal.
Cyclones trailing here 30-27. KJ posting up is Signer along the right block. Kicks it out, somebody's open. Passing on the 3 is Campbell. He'll drive double team, gets the pass somehow, way to Foster. He'll miss the baseline jumper. And with the rebound is Stevens that has it. He's knocked to the floor by Signer. Malachi picks up the personal foul, his 2nd and the team's 3rd. Russell fans not happy about that foul. They thought that Stevens was on his way down anyway. They're upset about the foul call still. Inside their shot, blocked from behind by Signer. With the defensive board is Caleb Campbell. Good job by Malachi. In the corner, KJ leaves it for Campbell. They leave him open, pumps, and then he shoots, misses the shot. Long rebound comes to KJ. Extra possession for Russellville. Russellville will set it up here. No reason to rush here. 26 seconds on the shot clock. Signer will hand it off to Zapian. He'll pull up from 15, banks it home. Hey, he can hit 2s. I didn't know that. He hit 4 threes and got his first 2-pointer there. Elias Zapian with 14 points. Every basket from here on for Elias is a career high. Stevens didn't realize nobody was on him. He could have quick drop step to the open lane and had a wide open layup. 16 seconds on the shot clock. They go to Stevens. He'll make the harder shot there. Little baby hook shot there. And that puts them back up by 3, 32-29. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Cyclones have trailed by double digits 2 different times. They've been within 1. They trail by 3 here. Left-handed shot missed by Donnie V. They got him. They said, I thought with the arm. They got him with the body. A blocking foul called. And this is going to be on Taylor Crum, I believe. And that'll be his first. Villarreal will shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. 41.5 seconds left to play in this first half. He's got 4 points with that made free throw. Villarreal awaiting his second shot. Missed that one. Rebound is Taylor Crom. The Panthers lead it by 2. They can't hold for one shot because there's a 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. But they get an open look from 3 and hit that one. Peyton Fett, his first made 3 of the game, and it's a 5-point lead for the Panthers. Boy, they cool off, but only for a little bit. They heat back up again. 35-30. Greenbrier with the lead. Shot clock is off. 16 seconds left to play here in the first half. Campbell will leave it for Elias. Now 9 seconds left. Villarreal takes over the top. They'll set a screen. Left side, 4 seconds to shoot. And his three-pointer is blocked. Crum on the fast break, and he waited too long. He was going for the two-handed jam, but he needed about 4 more seconds on the clock if that was going to count. Didn't have an awareness of where the clock was. We've come to the end of the first half. The Cyclones trail it by a score of 35-30. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking to expand without breaking the bank? Now's the best time to visit Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer, 8 years and counting. Thinking of getting a building or a carport? Will give yourself the gift of added space with the benefit of end-of-the-year specials at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings. That she shed, man cave, or shop you've always wanted is at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, 4151 South Arkansas.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems, as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services, so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kavu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trail it here by a score of 35-30 at the half against Greenbrier here at Panther Pavilion. Lady Cyclones lost earlier tonight, 58-42. The game was closer than that until the fourth quarter. Lady Cyclones only trailed by 6 early in the fourth quarter, but ended up losing the basketball game. In the game, though, Kyra White was 17 points. That's a season high for her. 9 points for Soraya Stroud, 7 for McKinley Walls. And I believe that's a career high for McKinley Walls. Aubrey Farr with 5, and Chloe Gardner, Morgan Young, each with 2 points in that loss. So Lady Cyclones fall to 2-7 on the season. For your Russellville Cyclones, the girls will actually go to Joplin, Missouri on Thursday to play a 3-day tournament, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. For our boys, they'll be at the RHS Hoop Fest in Rogers. It's already determined who they will play. On Thursday night, they will take on Parkview, Missouri. They played that team last year. That'll be at 8:30 on Thursday night. And then on Friday night at 7 o'clock, Rogers takes on the host team. Russellville takes on the host team, Rogers High School. And on Saturday at 12:30, Russellville will face Greenwood. This RVest Hoop Fest tournament actually alternates between Rogers High School and Heritage High School back and forth. And again, this will be the 6th year that Russellville's competed in this classic, and this year being held at Rogers High School. Last year was at Heritage. Russellville went 3-0 on that last year. So 8:30 Thursday, 7 o'clock Friday, and 12:30 on Saturday. Parkview, Missouri, Rogers, and Greenwood. That's your 3 opponents. Greenwood, a conference opponent, but Russellville going to face them 3 times this year since they'll play them first there in a non-conference matchup. Cyclones trailing here by 5. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job with the smooth shifting you want on the trail. Plus, with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers or stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at your local Honda of Russellville at 220 Lakefront Drive. For your safety, read the owner's manual. Wear a helmet, eye protection, close side nets, and doors. And always wear seatbelt. Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and someone's going to get a brand new roof for Christmas. Miller Roofing Company is giving away an entire roof to a local River Valley family in need. If you or someone you know needs a new roof for their home, but you're not in a position to buy one, just send your nomination in for this year's Shingle Bells giveaway. Please submit why you feel they deserve a new roof and include photos with your nomination. Deadline for submissions is December 15th. Please check out the website for entry details and rules at www.millerroofing.net.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is the perfect time to gather with family and friends. If you're in the market for a new ride, swing by Phil Wright Autoplex Russellville. We've got a large selection of Chevrolets, GMCs, and Toyotas just waiting for you. Whether you're planning a road trip for the holidays or you just need something reliable for everyday adventures, we've got you covered. Our service department is here and ready to get your vehicle back on the road. Come on down. Check out our new and pre-owned lineup. Let's find the perfect vehicle for you. Phil Wright Autoplex, exit 84, just off 540, Russellville, or philwright.com.
KCJC Dardanelle, Russellville. River Country, KCJC, and EAB Media Group radio station.
Greenbrier pretty much leading the entire first half. They lead it here at the half, 35-30. 7 different players for the Panthers scored in that first half, led by Mason Stallings with 8 points. But when you're looking at it, they had 5 different players to hit 3-pointers and 7 different players score in the game. Russellville had 2 players in double figures. They only have 4 players score, but when you get 2 players scored in double figures, that helps out quite a bit. Elias Zapian leading the way for Russellville with 4 threes and 14 points. Caleb Campbell with a couple of threes. He has 10 points. 4 points for Donovan Villarreal and 2 points for Malachi Siner. Greenwood led almost the entire way. Russellville cut it to a point there in the second quarter, 30-29, but trail here at the half, 35-30. What's your thoughts of the first half?
Well, we talk about Greenbrier shooting from three-point line. They were 7 of 14, whereas the Cyclones were 6 of 13. We were 2 of 4 from the free throw line. What's hurt Russellville a couple of times coming down is we've made some passes that were easily intercepted. We have got to watch those passes, and hopefully Greenbrier's going to cool off. If they don't, they should be undefeated, scoring 90 points a game. But the team that plays hot, like you say, if you can weather the storm, a lot of times a team will cool off in that second half. Hopefully Greenbrier will. We'll be able to play steady ball and tie it up and then get ahead and hold on to the lead.
Well, if you shoot 35% from the three-point line, that's fantastic, and Greenbrier's shooting 50% right now. That's tough to beat. I want to let you know that tomorrow Macy Cooper, a Lady Cyclone golfer, is going to be signing her letter of intent to play next year at Harding University. Our congratulations goes out to Macy for that. We'd love for you to be a part of it. Just come to the high school cafeteria there at Russellville High School, and she will be signing at 3:30. Everyone is welcome to attend, to join in with the family and friends and celebrate Macy Cooper's signing to play with Harding. Of course, she is a part of the Lady Cyclone team that won back-to-back state championships. All-state player Macy Cooper. Congratulations to her. Again, that's 3:30 tomorrow at the high school cafeteria. We're going to take a 60-second break. 60-second break, and then be back with the second half. Russellville trailing 35-30 here at Greenbrier. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Greenbrier making their way out onto the floor as the clock shows 17 seconds left before we start the second half, so they won't get any warm-up shots. We're just about ready to go. Russellville finishing up their warm-up shots, ready for the second half. Nobody really in foul trouble. Malachi Siner has 2 fouls for Russellville. Greenbrier has 1 player that's in foul trouble. That's Owen Scribner. He has 3 fouls, but only 3 points. Well, if Greenbrier doesn't cool off, you better have a plan B, because I don't know what we're going to do if they continue this hot shooting from the outside. Again, they really spread it around. 7 players scoring, 5 different players hitting 3-pointers. Greenbrier will have the ball to start the second half. For Russellville, it'll be the original starting 5: Villarreal, Siner, Campbell, Foster, and Zapian. Greenbrier will start the second half now. At the top is Taylor Crum. Tried to throw it inside, double team to whistle, and a foul called on Russellville. Looked like it was just sort of an out-of-control pass, and they were lucky to come up with it, but they get bailed out with the foul call. That'll be on Donovan Villarreal, his second, the team's first. Oh, they call it on Campbell.
Campbell.
Yeah, so we'll have to erase that foul, and it'll be number 1 on Caleb Campbell. Looking inside, Edwards puts it up, no good. Caleb there with the rebound for Russellville. Caleb trailing the play. He'll launch the 3 from the right side. That one won't go. Rebound comes to the Panthers. It's Mason Stallings. Russellville, good open look in transition there, but couldn't get that shot to fall. Taylor Crum, 6'7" senior, passes it off, was looking to screen, couldn't get in position. Now he'll come off the screen, pull up from 15, and miss that one. Long rebound. Can Donnie come up with it? He can, and a blocking foul called on Jackson Edwards. Good call. I was really worried they were going to call a charge there, because they slid in underneath Donnie V to create that contact there. Good call by the official. But that really had me concerned. Villarreal will bring it up the floor for Russellville. Siner in the corner. Zapian sidesteps a flyby, and he hits the 3. They came at him, and he just took one dribble, stepped to the side, and knocked down the 3. And the Cyclones within 2. Posting up on the side is Stevens. He'll kick it out, and they'll throw it away. Didn't have that good a vision on that one. A rare turnover there by Greenbrier. They've been protecting the basketball, and at the very least getting one shot on some of their possessions. The Cyclones can tie it with a 2-pointer here. Villarreal, they stop the 5-second count. He's way away from the basket. Zapian thought about a long 3. They jumped out to guard him. That left an opening, drove to the bucket, but off the backboard a little too strong. Elias there, he faked just enough. Almost got a steal there. Jumping in the lane, retreats nicely. It's back to 5-on-5. Edwards taking it baseline double team. He finds Stevens in the middle, who hits the underhanded layup. Stevens coming off the bench with 6 points for Greenbrier, and they're back up by 4. Campbell thought about that. Ball tipped away. Zapian picks it up for Russellville. Crossover dribble. He's from 15 feet away. Gets it back. The pass from Campbell. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Villarreal knocked to the floor, no call, but he knocks down the three. And Villarreal's first three-pointer of the game has once again pulled the Cyclones within a point, 37-36. It's been a while since we've been this close. They threw that one up, and he caught his own shot. That's got to be a travel. Number 11, Jackson Edwards, passed it basically to himself, came down with it, and then it was knocked out of bounds by Russellville. That's got to be a travel, doesn't it?
Well, the referee says somebody touched the ball.
All right.
So
along the baseline, they'll inbound it. They did not reset the shot clock. Missed shot, but the follow-up and in there by Taylor Crum, and he's got 8. Villarreal all the way, hits the layup. No, they're going to say a foul way out on the floor. That'll be on Mason Stallings, his first. Wish both, well, I'm sure they're probably glad they called that foul on them because we got the layup there.
Stevens back in.
Yeah, he didn't sit out very long. Zapien will inbound it for the Cyclones. He gets it inbounds to Villarreal. Tough break for Russellville. Thought they had cut it to 1 for a third time, but waved off by the foul. KJ Foster, the drive stops, pulls up. A lot of contact there, no call, it doesn't matter. KJ got his first bucket. Boy, there was a lot of contact there. That's all right. If we're going to let both sides play it a bit, we're fine with that. 39-38, the Cyclones trail it by 1. Sam Bush on the left side in the corner. Zapien guarding Peyton Fett. Back to Sam Bush. Stevens taking it baseline. Throw along the baseline. They'll reverse it around. Crum was open. Thought about the three. Underhanded flip to Stallings. He'll launch one. No good off the back of the iron. Tipped out by Greenbrier. And they'll chase it down at half court. Bush, a 5'10 sophomore, will dish it off to Stevens. Looking backdoor, not there. Sam Bush will launch a three. This one misses. Rebound chased down in the corner by Crum. He had to turn and save it. Saves it past the Bush about 30 feet away. Back to Crum. Pulls up from 15. They're going to get that one. Boy, they got 3 different chances. 3 big offensive rebounds. I'm sorry, 2 big offensive rebounds. Get 3 different chances at that possession. That's tough to overcome. The Cyclones trail by 3. Here's a drive by Donnie V. He was going to have an easy layup there, but a reach-in foul. This is going to be on Stallings, his second. If he doesn't commit the foul, the Cyclones have a layup. Now we're going back the other way.
He's going to be wide open. Nobody around the basket.
There was nobody in the lane on that one. Inbounds pass comes to Villarreal. Signer posting up outside the block. Reaching there by Stevens, won't call. He babys his way in. Little hook shot of his own. Malachi has got 4. Stallings catches a long pass. He'll attack it. Shot hit the side of the backboard. Good defense there by Campbell. Signer with the rebound. KJ for 3. No. Signer, the rebound, puts it up and in. Malachi Signer has given the Cyclones a 1-point lead, and we have a timeout called by the Panthers. 3:30 to go in the third. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, this is David Harrison of R&R Tire Express. Being raised by a single mom, I know firsthand how tight it can be during the holidays. We want to make the holidays special for some deserving families right here in our communities. $5 will get you started on a new set of tires. Your $5 will go directly to those families. We want to give their children a Christmas to remember. May God bless you and your families during this joyous season.
Nominate a deserving family now by texting the word GIFTS to 43414. That's GIFTS to 43414.
Boy, it sure seemed like, we're just going to get close but can't get over the hump again. But Malachi Signer, the offensive rebound, the putback, he's got 4 in this quarter, and he gives the Cyclones a 42-41 lead. Still a lot of time left, though, because the 3:30 left just in the third quarter. But, boy, it feels like you just come back. Just don't take that sigh, and they get right back up. Sometimes that happens. You battle all the way back. You let go of your breath, and all of a sudden you look up and you're back down by 5 or 6. Greenbrier still hasn't gone ice cold. They've been battling on the offensive boards to get multiple possessions here. In the corner is Owen Scribner in there with 3 fouls. Crum, backdoor cut Stevens, mishandled it, got it back, put it up and in. Ryan Stevens. Why is that guy on the bench? And why is he starting? He's got 8 points, and Greenbrier has a 1-point lead.
Yeah, we're going to have to tighten up our defense. That backdoor pass is getting to us.
Well, you got to cut off something. And the reason why that back door's open is because we're guarding the 3. Here is Caleb Campbell hitting a 3 of his own. He's got 13. Yeah, you can't guard everything. You got to give up something. It's just not possible. So you're hoping to take away something they like to do. Russellville up by 2. The largest lead of the game. Here's a double clutch shot. Hangs on the rim and fall through. Edwards has 8, and he ties it at 45. Nearing the 2-minute mark left in the third. Villarreal draws a double team in the lane. Wraparound pass trying to get it to Siner. It never got to him. It was knocked away, and Taylor Crum comes up with it. Crum will bring it up the floor himself. Turns around, flips it back to Scribner. They're all over him. He's without a dribble. They do get the pass away. Crum, 15-footer is good. That guy can't miss from 15 in. He's got 12. And they take back the lead. They've scored the last 4 points, 47-45. Greenbrier with the lead. KJ backs his way in. Pumped on the shot, got the shooter's touch on that one. He's got 4, and the Cyclones want to take a timeout. We're all tied at 47 with 1:31 left to play in the third. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
It's that time of year again to start thinking about reviewing your Medicare plan. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, a Medicare specialist of Arkansas, reminding you to take the time to allow a local agent to assist you with a Medicare plan review. It's vitally important that you review your plan for next year, as there will be several changes to Medicare plans for 2025. Choosing the wrong plan can cause you to lose valuable benefits or cause you to have to change the provider you currently use. Don't be fooled by the misleading commercials on TV. Call a local agent to assist you with finding a plan that best meets your needs. I'm your local Medicare specialist. Call me at 479-857-2810.
Cyclones and Greenbrier tied here, 47 with 1:31 left to play in the third quarter. Russellville calling a timeout there. It'll be Greenbrier basketball. That was right after KJ Foster had tied it up. So the Panthers on the move. We'll see what Coach Chenault drew up here. Of course, he might have been getting ready for the offensive side, not sure. Taylor Crum started his drive, cut off quickly, still behind the three-point line with 17 seconds on the shot clock. Pump fake in the lane, Edwards puts it up and in. Jackson Edwards in double figures with 10. Villarreal in the front court. We'll leave it for Zapien on the right wing. They'll set a screen for him. They make the switch. Mismatch here, and Campbell realizes he's posted up down low, and Greenbrier makes the switch back. Russellville could not take advantage of that. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Villarreal will turn around, get it to Campbell. Got his man up in the air, dribbles inside, misses the 15-footer. And that's Stevens with the rebound for the Panthers. With 33 seconds left to play here in the third quarter, Russellville trailing 49-47. About a half-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock right now. Tried the pass, and out of bounds off of Stevens, our ball. Fans down there don't like it, but Stevens touched it. He shouldn't have reached out his hand. If he lets that go, it's off of us. But just did either no awareness or he didn't realize that I think Siner was the last one that touched it before him. So Cyclones can have one shot at it here with 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Siner and traveled with the basketball. He got the lean in a little bit and turns it over. They're going to bring Scribner back in. They had pulled him out because he had 3 fouls, didn't want to pick up a fourth, but now they get him in there for another shooter. You got 5 people on the floor, and 4 of them have hit threes in this game for Greenbrier, and so you don't know where it's going to come from. They have 6.5 seconds left here in the third quarter. Step inside a long 2, and no good. We've come to the end of the third quarter. They put it back up and in. That's what the yell was about, but it did not count. 49-47, Greenbrier with the lead. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Chambers Bank in Dardanelle is a full-service community bank that loves helping their community succeed and values their partnership with customers and businesses. Every relationship is important and starts with trust at Chambers Bank. They're available in person as a trusted local resource for your banking and financial needs, with 2 convenient branches in Dardanelle at 6th and Union and 4th and Union, or call 479-229-1505 to start community banking with Chambers Bank. Member FDIC.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
It'll be Cyclone basketball. We start the fourth quarter. Russellville trailing Greenbrier 49-47.
Well, in that quarter, third quarter, Greenbrier was 0 of 2 from the three-point line, whereas Russellville was 3 of 4. So we gained as far as three-pointers.
KJ Foster, Elias Sapien, Donovan Villarreal, Caleb Campbell, Malachi Siner on the floor for Russellville. Villarreal will take it baseline, double team, shoots it up, count the basket, and he drew the foul. And we're all tied at 49.
That's on
Owen Scribner, his fourth. Villarreal hits it, he's got 9. Your mic's too far away from your mouth. I was going to say, I turned it up too loud, start getting feedback. Sorry. And Villarreal with the N1, he's got 10, and the Cyclones lead it by a point. Sam Bush, boy, he double dribbled there. He put his 2 hands on it. Ref didn't see it. Shot put up, rolls off the iron. And Taylor Crum is human. He missed that shot. Villarreal in the front court after the defensive rebound.
Good position by Donnie B.
Zapien. They'll fake a screen. Had his man on his hip. Villarreal back to Zapien. Didn't catch it in in rhythm. It didn't matter. Zapien has been on fire this game. He has 20 points with that three-pointer. And the Cyclones lead at 53-49. Wow, what a shot. Here's Stallings taking it baseline. Little runner and charge taken by guess who? Malachi Siner. Stallings just out of control there. You got to stop. I never understand why people don't stop, pull up, hit the 8-footer. They just try to take it all the way. And he put a knee into the chest of Malachi Siner. That was an easy call for the official.
And he picked up his 3rd foul.
Villarreal in the front court. We'll get it over to Zapien. Back to Donnie V. Pick and roll's not there, and they knock Donnie V to the floor. Not much of a foul, but enough to get him off his feet. And so that's number 4 on Stallings. Coach Keister used to tell me, you play defense with your feet, not with your hands, because you'll get the foul. You play with your hands, and that's what happened there. They reach in, knock Donnie V off his feet. They get whistled for his 4th. And Stallings will have to go sit down. He has 8 points, but he's on the bench for Greenbrier. Zapien, catch it as bad pass kind of off to the side. He had to start dribbling as soon as he caught it. KJ in the lane, little 5-footer. That's what I'm talking about. Pull up, don't take it all the way. Have body control. We had it on our end. They didn't on their end. They get the charge. We get the 2. Foster's got 6. Russellville leads it 55-49, and a foul called way away. I say way away from the basket. It was underneath the basket, all right, but it was by an official that was way away from the play. What do you think that's looking up there saying, hey, Russellville doesn't have any fouls called on him yet, better get one called? Maybe that's it.
You know, I don't know who came out for Greenbrier, but Stallings is still in there.
He is. I thought they were going to pull him. I just assumed. Catch and shoot, missed the 3, and rebound Donovan V. And he'll bring it up the floor himself. The Cyclones leading 55-49 KJ. Foster, yes sir, from the three-point line, and a timeout by Greenbrier as Russellville has extended their lead 58-49. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Welcome to the Gene Simple Treats Sugar Dome. Our reigning champ, the Salted Caramel Cupcake, is about to be awarded the belt for most delicious. But wait, what's this? It's the Triple Threat Cupcake from the top row. He's got the pin. 1, 2, 3, and we have a new champ. The Triple Threat Cupcake. Gluten-free, sugar-free, and keto-friendly. So remember Gene Simple Treats by Stovey's on Parkway. They make your life sweeter, even if you can't have sugar, by providing delicious and memorable treats for all occasions.
Well, Cyclones have really come alive to start this quarter, and they built up a 9-point lead, easily the largest lead of the game. I think coming in this quarter, the most we led by was 3, I think. And if it was more than that, it wasn't much more than that. Greenbrier using a timeout. They had switched it to a full timeout, so 60-second timeout. And again, I wish they put the timeouts up on this video board. It's a nice-looking video board. They have it on both ends, but it's one of those weird ones where you kind of have to look, and you don't know if you're looking at what you're looking at. They got the fouls and the period right close to each other, so you kind of got to look at it. They don't have the timeouts posted. So 5:54 left to play in the basketball game. Greenbrier will have the basketball 94 feet away after the timeout. And it was Elias Sapien with a three-point play by Villarreal, but KJ Foster just hit a 3. He's got 5 points in this quarter. He's at 9 for the game, and the Cyclones lead it by 9. Crum gets around his man, floater to the basket, missed the shot but put it up and in. He's got 14, and that's their first bucket of the fourth quarter. I can say that now. The Cyclones had started the fourth quarter on a 9-0 run. Villarreal on the left side. They'll set a screen. Good hard screen set by Caleb. Pick and roll. He's behind the three-point line. He has it. Looking inside for KJ. Bounces his way in. Boy, he's knocked to the floor on the shot. No call. Greenbrier has it. Russellville fans up in arms, rightfully so. That should have been a foul and shooting 2 for KJ Foster. Coach Chenault still upset about that. He's up off the bench, and a drive by Crum, no good. Again getting an offensive putback. He's got 4 straight points, and just like that, the lead is down to 5. Well, that was a horrible no call on that KJ play, and he has it at the top, 58-53. 4:45 left to play here in the ball game. Elias Sapien fakes the 3, takes it all the way, lost it going up because they knocked it from his hands. Elias is going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. And that'll be on Sam Bush, his first and the team's 4th. Elias going to the free throw line. He is 67% on the season, but just 2 of 3. Gets the shooter's roll there. Both the boys and girls will be playing at home on Friday night of next week when they host Arkadelphia. That'll be their last game before Christmas. Second free throw is good by Zapien. He's got 22. 60-53, Russellville leading. Backdoor cut. Bush was open and they didn't see it. Oh, Malachi Siner was trying to say that he knocked it off Taylor Crum out of bounds. The official wasn't having it. 26 seconds on the shot clock. They'll inbound it in front of their own bench. Crum, he's been the man, the go-to guy, and he'll spin move in the lane, and he'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. This will be his first free throws. He feels like the only guy, it's not true, but it feels like the only guy that hadn't hit a 3. He's got 8 2-pointers, and he's going to the free throw line as that foul is going to be on KJ, his second, and the team's second. It's the first. And now Taylor Crum going for a consecutive free throw made streak record, school record here on the line. He's not, but I wanted to jinx him, and I did. Malachi Signer with the rebound. It worked.
You did a good job.
Yeah, how about that? 6-point lead for the Cyclones. Russellville has it. KJ Foster with it on the right wing. Back to Signer. Russellville working the ball around. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Coming off the screen is Zapian. Boy, they're trying to stay with him. He backs his way in. Got to get out of the lane. He does. Out to Caleb Campbell. Three-pointer. Misses from the right side. And was it touched? It was not. And 4:03 left to play here in the ball game. The Cyclones hanging on to a 6-point lead. They can erase that quickly with a 3-point shooting. And they're not been as hot as they have in the first half, but they're still scary with it. 7 of 14, you said, in that first half. That's just incredible. On the left side is Peyton Fett. Crum at the top. He'll miss the shot. Doesn't get the follow there at that time because Malachi Signer. Good defense by Campbell and Signer. Donovan Villarreal, they reached out and grabbed his arm, missed the shot, and Signer got the rebound. It's blocked out of bounds. But they grabbed the left arm of Donnie V on the drive on that play, about 15 feet away. Greenbrier thought it should have been their ball. That was blocked out of bounds. Villarreal will float it out to the top. Nobody was there, but Signer is able to chase it down easily. Villarreal double teamed on the block, gets it out to KJ Foster. The drive in the lane, double clutch shot, and he's going to go to the free throw line there. And that'll be on number 4, Mason Stallings, and he's fouled out of the basketball game. Lady Cyclones had 2 players fouled out of the game, and Greenbrier boys have 1. They're wanting a walk call. KJ did not travel on that play. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2, though. Scribner will check in, replacing Stallings, who's done. He has 8 points in the game. Not their leading scorer. They have 2 other guys with 8 points. Crum has 17, and Jackson Edwards has 10, and neither one of those guys in foul trouble.
Scribner's got 4 fouls himself.
Yeah. I wish Taylor Crum had 4 fouls or Jackson Edwards. They're the guys in double figures. KJ Foster's free throw is good. He's got 10 points. Boy, he hit a big free throw in an overtime period against Valonia on Saturday. He and Donnie V did some damage from the free throw line in that extra period. Missed this one, and Crum gets the rebound, out-rebounding Edwards. Under 3.5 to go. The Cyclones lead at 61-54, but you don't feel safe. Edwards gets to the Scribner, quick pass inside to Crum. Back out to Edwards, and he'll hit the 3. That's why you don't feel safe. That's his 3rd 3 of the game, and just like that, it's a 4-point game. Again, you feel like, okay, we're all right, and all of a sudden you look up and they hit a 3. Hopefully not 2. They make the switch on KJ. Russellville moving the ball around the 3-point line. Here's Donnie V on the drive. Double clutched his shot. Keep it from being blocked. He's got 12 on that made basket, and now a timeout by Russellville, who called the timeout just before they inbounded it. Russellville leads it here by 6, 63-57. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Okay, I've got the suitcases, the pillows, entertainment for the kids, Ralphie's dog food, and the bowl. I still feel like we're forgetting something.
Did you check with Heinzman & Son to make sure our tires are okay to travel across the state?
No. I'll head over right away so we can get on the road fast.
If your tires just aren't feeling the holiday cheer, let Heinzman & Son help with new tires, tire rotation, vehicle maintenance, and fast, friendly service. Visit Heinzman & Son, located on East Main in Russellville, today.
What is it about Russellville and Greenbrier whenever they play? It feels like a close game. Last year's 2 games was decided by 4 points. The year before must have seemed like a blowout. It was an 8-point win. These games are always close between these 2 teams. Russellville leads at 63-57 with 2:42 left to play in the game. Greenbrier, after the Russellville timeout, has the basketball. They go inside to Edwards, and reach-around foul is going to be called on Russellville. That'll be number 2 on Caleb Campbell. They'll be on the floor, so Greenbrier will inbound it along the baseline. 3rd team foul, 2 more before we put them on the line. 2:35 left to play in the ball game. Sam Bush will inbound it. He gets it in the corner to Crum. He'll give it right back up, and Crum posting up. He's calling for it. I'd give it to him if I were them. That guy's on fire. They do eventually. Turn around jumper, missed the shot. It was an air ball. They're going to call a foul on Signer, who said my hands were straight up. That's number 3 on Malachi and the 4th team foul on Russellville, and it's going to send Taylor Crum to the free throw line. I can tell you weren't a fan of that call.
Well, it'd be good if these
arm.
officials would be a little more consistent.
Signer talking to the official who made the call, and nicely. Hey, what'd I do? I thought I was straight up. He had both hands straight up. Hey, you don't need a foul. Crum, feels like where he's deadly. He's going to miss the first one, then go get his own rebound and put up an easy layup. He made the first one. It's a 5-point game. Russellville leading here. He made them both. 19 points for Crum. 63-59. The Cyclones lead it by 4. Villarreal way out on the left side. He wants to clear it and work his way in. Shot up, no good. With the rebound is Edwards. There's a lot more contact there. And Greenbrier trying to inch even closer. Edwards taking it all the way. Missed the layup, tipped up. Crum never got it close, but he had a good look at it there. KJ trying to go coast to coast. Lost it going up. There's a scramble for the loose ball underneath. It's picked up by Edwards. Under 2 minutes to go. The Cyclones lead it by 4. 1:45 left, in fact. Greenbrier with the basketball. They'll use the screen. Little pick and roll there. And taking a charge is KJ Foster this time. Number 11, Jackson Edwards. Again, I don't know why you jumped forward. You were already, he was close to being 5 feet away from the basket. And the delay here is that with bodies hitting the floor, the official wants to wipe up some sweat there. And that was a good call, and it's a great take there by KJ Foster. That's not easy to do. When you see a 6'5" senior coming down the lane, and you just got to stand there and take it. But they took it for the team. That's the second charge taken by Russellville. Cyclones have a 4-point lead. They will be shooting free throws on the next Greenbrier foul, if there is one. KJ Foster out on the left side, taking that screen. Chance to catch his breath while they were taking care of the floor. Elias Sapien throws it into the corner. KJ open. 3-pointer for KJ Foster.
Boy, that came at a good time.
Boy, it did, didn't it? 7-point lead for Russellville. 1:12 left. Bush gets it over. I think they were trying to throw it to Crum, but it went behind him. I don't know if that was to him or not, but they're way up top now with Sam Bush once again. He'll throw it in the corner. Left open is Edwards. He'll miss the 3. Crum underneath, throws it up and in, and we got a foul. I tell you, when he gets the rebound, just let him shoot it, because he's going to get a 3-point play if you foul him. He's so strong. 6'7", and I don't know if he plays football, but he should.
They gave that to Donnie B?
No, they gave it to – no, I don't know who they gave it to. You're right. Yeah, they did give it to Villarreal. The free throw is no good. Campbell, a key rebound there. Under a minute to play. The Cyclones lead it by 5. 51 seconds left. Russellville in the front court. Villarreal way out up top. 22 seconds on the shot clock. I don't know if they're trying to foul us on purpose. We're more than one possession up. And now Coach Chenault did not like what his team was doing. He calls timeout. There's 38.0 seconds left, 17 seconds on the shot clock. We're going to change it to a full timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break. Russellville leads it by 5. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny's story ends with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Well, I wish I knew how many timeouts we had left. I just don't. We just took a full timeout. They don't have the timeouts posted. I keep saying that, but I keep looking up saying, okay, do we have any timeouts left? The Cyclones have the basketball up by 5, 66-61 with 38 seconds left. Boy, it's been a dogfight, hadn't it? Russellville's trailed by double digits 3 different times in the game. Their largest lead was 9. That seems like days ago when that happened. But Russellville came out trailing by 2 in the third quarter. They started on a 9-0 run. They've kept the lead ever since, but it's been hairy a few times. Like right now, Russellville will inbound it here with 17 seconds on the shot clock, right next to their bench in the front court. Caleb Campbell will be the trigger man. Inbounded in the backcourt to Donnie V. Here comes the double team. He'll get around his man and a foul called. I wondered if they were going to foul because they didn't seem to be doing it first time. And, I mean, you know, if we protect the basketball, we really didn't have to shoot. We'd still be up 2 possessions. This will put Donnie V on the free throw line. They foul on purpose. And that's on number 3, Jackson Edwards. I'm sorry, number 11, his third. No more 1-and-1. That ended last year. They went to what women's college basketball does, 5 fouls, and you get 2 free throws, and it resets at the end of each quarter. The first free throw is good by Villarreal. 6-point game. This one's huge. This makes it a 3-possession game if he can hit this one. The second free throw, yes, knocked it down. Net barely even moved on that. If they hit a shot, expect them to call a timeout here. Bush in the corner. 3-pointer by Scribner. Rattles home, and they call timeout. Owen Scribner hitting the 3. And the reason why you call a timeout is because the other team can sort of kick the ball around, waste some time inbounding it. And so that's why I knew they were going to call timeout if they hit it. They hit a 3, cut it to 4. And each team with 1 timeout left. We'll take a 30-second break here. Russellville leads it with 27 seconds left. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
This will be a great memory here at Greenbrier. If Russellville can hang on and win it here, they lead it by 4 with 27 seconds left. My favorite memory here was actually back in 2022 when Russellville down by 2, Danye May took it coast to coast, hit a 3 to win the game, 50-49. I will never forget that shot. I mentioned in the junior high broadcast last night, I went back and watched that shot a couple times yet last week, knowing I was coming here. The Cyclones with the basketball after the made 3, and you checked it. Russellville has 2 timeouts and Greenbrier has 1.
Well, I was going by what they were signaling from the scorers table.
The official always wants to know so he can tell who's in the bench. Here it's Russellville got to get in quick. They do. Ooh, that had to be close to a 5-second count. And now, let's see, a jump ball. They call a jump ball instead of a foul. They reach in to foul, and KJ said they wrapped their arms around me. They wrapped their arms around me. It should have been a foul. No, it's a jump ball, and the Panthers get it. With 24.2 seconds left, hey, got to reset quick here. They're going to inbound along the baseline here. You're only up by 4. The inbounds pass comes in the corner. Here's a 3-pointer. It's good. And another timeout there by Greenbrier.
How can that be when you wrap your arms around a player from the backside and it's a jump ball?
Well, they make use of it. They hit a 3. Edwards, the same guy from the exact same spot after the turnover, can say on the jump ball, and he cuts the lead to 1. So 6 points in the last 6 seconds for Greenbrier, and it's a 1-point lead for Russellville with 21 seconds left. And Greenbrier taking a timeout there, out of timeouts. The Cyclones have 2 timeouts left. And we're making the 60. I don't want to miss any action there, but yeah, thought it was a foul. Turns out it was a jump ball. They inbound at the exact same spot for Jackson Edwards, who has 16 points in the game, 4 3-pointers for Edwards, and he's not even their leading scorer. They have heated up here in the fourth quarter, hitting 3 threes to help them come back and cut the Cyclone lead to 1. Since Russellville took the lead early in the fourth quarter, they have not relinquished it here, but what they've got to do, first of all, they've got to protect the basketball, get it in bounds, and then they cannot turn the ball over. A jump ball now means that Russellville will keep it because of the alternating possession. 21 seconds left. Cyclones coming out of the timeout. They have 2 left. Greenbrier with 0. Caleb Campbell looking to inbound it. He'll get it inbounds to Zapien, splitting a double team in the backcourt. Pass ahead to Donnie V in the front court. He'll slow up in the corner, and now whistle foul called as he got the pass off to Zapien for the easy layup, but well after the whistle. 14.3 left, and no matter what happens here, it's going to be a one-possession game. And so, boy, what you'd really like is make both or, hey, get a rebound. How about that?
That'd be good.
Yeah, if we get maybe one to go and a rebound. That foul called on Taylor Crum, his second. With 14.3 seconds left, Villarreal going to go to the line to shoot 2. The first one's good. And now a timeout called by Coach Chenault. Russellville has one more, and Coach Chenault wants to talk over defense. He's not trying to ice his guy. He said, I got to talk over the defense right now. Russellville leading at 69-67. We'll take a quick break. Be back with more. This is Cyclone Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
High school students, join us for the ATU Focus Days, an immersive preview experience of the Arkansas Tech campus. Our Office of Admissions and Academic Colleges host a full day related to your area of interest. You'll get to eat on campus, sit in on classes, experience campus life, and attend an athletic event. Parents and guardians are welcome too, with sessions dedicated to their interests. On January 30th, our College of STEM will be hosting the ATU Focus Day. If you're interested in science, technology, engineering, or math, you can learn more and register at atu.edu/focus days.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Cyclones lead it by 2 with 14 seconds left. At the line is Donovan Villarreal for Russellville. He hits it. Russellville leads it by 3. Greenbrier the basketball with 14.3 left. In the front court is Sam Bush. Villarreal fights over the top of the screen. There's just about every guy on this team that can hit a 3. 4 seconds. Scribner launches a 3 from the top of the key. No good! Signer the rebound, and that does it. Russellville wins it by a score of 70-67. Well, look, if they hit that 3, if Scribner hits that 3, you just tip your hat to them because Russellville played great defense, was all over them. And if they hit that, you just tip your hat and say, we're going to go to overtime. The Cyclones win it here by a score of 70-67. Some big free throws down the stretch for Donovan Villarreal. He was 5 of 5 in the fourth quarter alone. Fantastic job. Hey, Zapien was 2 of 2 in the fourth quarter. Russellville only missed 1 free throw in the fourth quarter. Great job by the Cyclones. And Russellville comes out, escapes with a victory here, 70-67 to move to 7-1 on the season. I know you're still totaling, so I'm going to give the points here while you're doing that. You're not ready yet, are you?
Not yet.
Okay. They had 2 players in double figures. Taylor Crum had 21 points. Jackson Edwards with 16 points. He hit 4 threes in the game. 8 points each for Owen Scribner and Mason Stallings and Ryan Stevens. For the Cyclones, they had 4 players in double figures, something that we talked about, that Russellville has 4 guys that can lead you in scoring at any time. Well, they have 4 guys in double figures tonight. Elias Zapien, he blew his career high out of the water. His previous career high was 6 points. He had 22 points tonight with 6 three-pointers. How about that? And they needed every single one of them. 22 points for Zapien. 16 points for Donovan Villarreal, 13 points for Caleb Campbell and KJ Foster, and 6 points for Malachi Signer. Russellville wins at 70-67. Your thoughts on the game?
Well, here's what's going to surprise you. Greenbrier was 10 of 21 from the three-point line. Russellville was 12 of 21. We scored 2 more three-pointers than they did. They were 3 of 5 from the free throws. We were 10 of 13, and boy, it really showed in that fourth quarter what you were saying. Did a great job on rebounding and just did a fantastic job. Thank you.
8 of 9 in the fourth quarter from the free throw line for the Cyclones, and that's important. You know, I mean, and it seemed like, I think Donovan V, he was 4 of 4 from the free throw line in the final minute. He was 6 of 6 in the fourth quarter, but 4 of 4 in the final minute when you really got to have him. So that is ice water in your veins.
Well, in that first half, we only shot 4 and made 2, but in the second half, like you say, we were 8 and 9. That's where it counts, and you brought that out earlier. In that fourth quarter, that's when you've got to score. Even if you're ahead, you've got to score because the clock is not ticking.
Well, especially the way Greenbrier can erase a lead. So Russellville trails at the end of 3 quarters of play. I don't know if they led early in the first quarter. I think they led by 2 points at some point, but they trail by 2 at the end of the third quarter. They open up on a 9-0 run. Lead at 58-49. They never relinquished the lead, but hit some key free throws down the stretch. And again, 4 players in double figures. The Cyclones moved to 7-1 on the season. A hard-fought victory. What it is about this place? You're always going to get close games when you come here. And Russellville has now won 4 in a row against Greenbrier, but this one's huge. It'll springboard them into the RVS Classic up there in Rogers. We appreciate you joining us for Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. Our next broadcast on the radio, we know we're going to be on the air a week from Friday when both teams are back at home at Cyclone Arena hosting Arkadelphia. We know the girls will be going up to Joplin, Missouri Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We know Thursday we will have the boys playing against Parkview, Missouri at 8:30. If anything changes, check our listing on our Facebook page, Cyclone Booth, and we will have that game on Thursday night. It'll be stream only because of conflicts with Arkansas Tech, but we will let you know on our Facebook page, Cyclone Booth, whenever we're going to be on the air with stream only or also on the radio. Send a special thank you to Stephen Berry, our engineer for tonight's broadcast, keeping us on the air, and appreciate you so much for joining us. Once again, our score, the Cyclones win it over Greenbrier 70-67. For Stephen Berry and Aaron Duval, I'm Mickey Duval saying to you, good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil.
This is the perfect time to get